to the 125th and final game of the OIA season. Inside Jim Alegre Gymnasium, ready to go for the OIA Division I Championship as the top seed in the West, Mililani, gets set to take on the top seed in the East, Kahuku. Let's take a look at Monday night's semifinal matchups as the blocking really came out for both teams. For Kahuku Ma'olahingoa, 10 kills in 5:33 on the night for Big Red, fueling the defending OI Jets to a 12-14 and 17 sweep over the 3 seed from the East, Barrington. Mililani on the opposite side, 5 big blocks against the Hurricanes, their West Side rivals, 13, 12, and 23. And now for the 6th time in OI Championship history, it's the Trojans and the Red Raiders. Hi everyone, great to have you with us. My partner's Nikki Taylor. I'm Felipe Ohastro. Jimmy Bender's coming up in just a second. We apologize if you can't hear us because it's going to get real loud here. And we have 2 1 seeds for the Division I Championship.
Yeah, we have a packed house. We have a very exciting game coming up, and I can't wait to be here with you.
All right, and so as we take a look at the primetime players in this most critical matchup, I tell you what, on Monday night in the semifinals, we really showed up, especially on Naya Sunshine, who had 37 assists in that match against Kapolei.
Yeah, she really did such a great job of leading her team to success, putting up really hittable balls for her team to go up and score as many points as they did. She did a really great job leading her team in the game on Monday night.
No matter how many blockers were up, she found a way to make a significant impact as a setter in all 6 rotations here for the Trojans. Meantime, here for the Kahuku Lady Red Raiders, they've won last year's OIA Division I Championship. There was just absolutely so much talent on this team. Much has been talked about their seniors, but it's a sophomore that has really been excellent. Chalet Reed's been awesome here in 2022.
Yeah, Chalet has been absolutely incredible. She has been hitting for such a high clip in our game on Monday. She hit for 370 with 14 kills on 27 attempts and only 4 errors as a sophomore. Only having 4 errors is absolutely so incredible. She is just absolutely getting up nice and high and detonating balls for her team.
So one final hurdle for each of these programs to hoist an OIA flag. Jimmy talked to both coaches. He's got the new City Nissan court report. Jimmy.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. And good luck, Mililani and Kahuku living up to that D2 game. Holy cow. But the coaches have thoughts on how they can do it. Over on the Mililani side, Val Craft saying 2 words that she told the team before this: momentum and hustle. And she also said, you know what? A little bit of luck won't hurt. Now, over on the Kahuku side, Tuli Tavanga saying the same thing she told me the other night. Consistency. She needs to see that. But also, what she wants to see is them be a little bit like Taylor Swift. Anytime they make a bad play, just shake it off. Shake it off. Guys, back to you.
By the end of tonight, we're going to reveal the bracket of the new City Nissan Girls Volleyball State Championship. The winner gets a ticket to the state quarterfinal round. It's the 1 seed in the East, Kahuku, against the 1 seed in the West, Mililani. We'll meet the teams when you come back for the OIA Division I Championship.
This Spectrum OC16 sports presentation is sponsored by your Hawaii Honda dealers.
It was important that 15 Craigside allow pets because Viva, our Havanese, is part of our family.
We looked at all the other alternatives for senior living, and 15 Craigside presented the most comprehensive senior living services, including guaranteed lifetime care.
From our personal experience, what I would say to anyone considering moving into 15 Craigside is don't wait, because the window of opportunity might not be there when you're ready.
You know, I enjoy a good laugh, but our kupuna being swindled is no joke.
Scammers target seniors daily.
There's Medicare fraud, stealing identities, and life savings. That's where SMP Hawaii comes in, a free helpline with trained local counselors.
Know the facts? Call them back.
If you're feeling pressured, call SMP Hawaii and get the truth.
Join the fight.
SMP Hawaii needs volunteers. Receive training, stay informed, and keep Hawaii safe.
Call or visit our site to learn more.
Let's do this. I should have changed first. Come on. Nice. Ow, 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 ow. I think I pulled something. I thought this was supposed to be low impact. Sometimes starting a new sport can be a real pain, but luckily, My Longs has everything I need.
Make Longs a part of your day.
There you see the OIA championship match records as Kahuku is 13-5, Mililani's 4-3. Kahuku's going for their 15th OIA championship. There wasn't a OIA championship tournament in the late 60s. They won it outright. So currently, Kahuku sits at 14 OIA titles. Quite an act to follow, though, after we saw a thrilling OIA Division II championship match between Wailua and Kailua, and Wailua able to capture their first OIA crown in school history.
Yeah, that game earlier was just so riveting and so exciting to watch. I was so happy for Wailua to be able to.
How about this atmosphere? You know, prior to us getting on the air, the line was wrapping all the way to the opposite basketball courts just outside Jim Allegre Gymnasium. They are packed to the gills out here, about 2,000 on hand, ready for Mililani and Kahuku. Time now for the Zippy starting lineups. Here's public address announcer Mason Manuma.
Aloha and good evening, volleyball fans. And welcome here inside Jim Allegre Gymnasium here at Radford High School for the 2022 OIA Division I Girls Volleyball Championship game. And now, introducing our starting lineups. First, our Mililani Trojans. Number 3, senior, Anna Takushi. Junior, number 6, Anai Asache. Senior, number 7, Journey DePont. Senior, number 8, Paige Baluhi. Senior, number 13, Polaris DeMont. Junior, number 17, Alexis Rodriguez. And senior, number 5, Elsie Nakagawa. And their head coach, Val Crabb. And now introducing our Kahuku Red Raiders. Number 2, Madison Mamizuka. Sophomore, number 3, Chalet Reed. Senior, number 5, Mele Taumoy Bell. Senior, number 7, Kaliko Schilling. Senior, number 11, Cheyenne Tausonga. Senior, number 12, Ma'o Lauhingoa. And senior, number 10, Brooke Liu. Their head coach, Tuli Tevala.
Mason Montemont, thank you so much for the Zippies starting lineup. Always nice to have the football team in the house. Never want to waste an opportunity to be on camera, but more importantly, show support for these Lady Red Raiders that have been undefeated this year. Mililani with just a single loss coming against OIA in an atmosphere fit for two titans in the sports and in this league, Mililani and Kahuku. And chills.
I know, it's so great to see that community come out and support their team. It is, like I said earlier, I'm going to run this sentence to the ground, but that is such a cool thing about OIA volleyball culture. It is amazing.
Football programs are projecting themselves to meet in the OIA championship. If they do, it will be next Friday, but first they got to take care of their semifinal opponents. Tonight's all about the ladies as Mililani is ready to take on Kahuku. Jimmy will hand out an Impact Player plaque courtesy of Mike's Engraving and Trophies, the official trophy provider for Spectrum OC 16 Sports. For all your special achievements, call Ryan, Mike's Engraving and Trophies. He's excellent. They're located in OIA. Kahuku this year only dropped sets against Kalani and Moanalua. Mililani's dropped a bunch of sets against other teams, but won the games that they needed to. They're coming off a 4-match win streak. As we mentioned, dropping a 4-setter against Waianae earlier this season. It's been a long time coming for this match after the Division II match. The 2 hours, 17 minutes. Let's get to our officials here tonight. Randy Rubinall will be down on the floor, and Hunter Liniak atop the tower. 25 wins the set. We play best of 5. Kahuku going for their 15th OIA crown. Mililani their 5th. And off we go from Jim Allegre Gymnasium. Off of Pa'aluhia, Suchin feeds it. Rodriguez first swing. It's good.
I love that confident first swing by Rodriguez. It's a huge atmosphere right now. It's a very intense game, and she came out completely confident in her abilities.
Put up a 20-burger on Monday night in the semifinals as the serve goes long.
That might be a little bit of those nerves that we've talked about before. That's all right. I'm sure they'll get those out nice and early here.
Here comes Brooke Lou. She was one of 2 liberos that suited up for Kahuku Monday night. We have Pelote, the other excellent libero for Kahuku. That one sent out.
It all started with a really nice serve. Being able to get that team out of system and make it so they could score that point. That was a really great serve by Brooke Lou.
With a tomahawk chop on the left side of your screen. Already. Just 3 points in. Lou puts it across. That one popped up, I think, by Nakagawa because she collided with Takushi. Then hit over by Rodriguez. It's a first real chance for Kahuku. Talmoy Peal the tip. Rodriguez in the front row. Asuncion, right side, Pa'aluhi. Into the block. It's showing lead. Stealing off the edge.
It's very impressive how well-formed their block is. If you look at it here on your screen, they're completely shoulder to shoulder, pressed together. Nice swat at the end back there by Shinori.
All the way down on the landing, able to tap it home. Lou back in play to Rodriguez. Chased down by Asuncion. Hit over by Rodriguez. Another golden opportunity again. Middle attack, Talmoy Peal. That called Mililani. Kahuku scores again.
You know, that's an unfortunate net by Mililani. It's hard when you're blocking to be really aggressive, but also, you know, kind of remain in the net. One thing I will say, it's a really great service run right now by Brooke Lou.
Handle the pass well. Here comes Rodriguez. Wind up blocking. Brooke Lou able to dive after that one. Here's Reed. Whoa, that one a little long.
You know, that's actually a really smart idea there by Reed. To know that she was a little bit off-kiltered in her approach and the ball was slightly behind her, but try and keep that ball in for that deep open corner. That was a good try.
Just make Mililani's backline make a decision.
Exactly.
2 serving 4. Rodriguez. Handled by Schilling. Set middle. Reed.
What a beautiful combination play there by the Kahuku side. All starting off with a really great pass there by Schilling, being able to set up her attackers.
Rodriguez. Asuncion outside. Roberts.
Wow, Roberts. Woo. Absolutely whacking at that ball. We love to see that confidence in her first attack of the evening. Look at that. That is beautiful by Roberts.
Here's DuPont. Lou. Kenny sends it outside. Tomohopea off the block. Shilling got the cover. Middle here. Couldn't get over the net. For Sarah. The net call, though, after the defensive challenge from the Trojans. All palms up. See if Lou hit this one all the way down. Oh, no. That was a ball hitting.
Oh, interesting.
Because Roberts did a good job to get away from the fence.
Yeah. She really tried to keep her body as far away from the net as possible.
Reed puts it back in play off of Rodriguez. Here comes Roberts. Out. 7-3. Here's Reed. Rodriguez. Out it goes. Missed time there with Paului. Gave it across to Sarah. Moving over Tomohopea. And a pancake dig for Nakagawa. Oh, got a point out of it. Whoa.
What a beautiful play there. All starting off with Nakagawa being able to make that pancake dig, absolutely sacrificing her body, getting that ball up.
For serving 7, Paului sails that one long.
That could also be a little bit of those nerves that we talked about. Oh, we got a little shoelace tie here.
Here's Mele Tomohopea. One of 10 seniors during the regular season for this program. Asuncion tries to dump it. Tomohopea's there. Middle for Lahi. Oh, what a recovery, but over the line. Wendy Sarah. Hard to judge. That one really rattled the cable.
That was an interesting play. It was kind of bouncing all back and forth like ping pong. Woo.
Mililani's been able to evade all momentum swings throughout the West Division season. Asuncion, out it goes. Rodriguez off the block. How good is she?
I'm really impressed by her ability to remain so composed in such a large game. She's trusting herself, trusting in her abilities, and going up there and absolutely detonating on balls. It's very, very impressive to see from Rodriguez.
This is out.
You know, we talked a little bit about this in the first game as well. This is a new gym for these teams, and having to get used to the height of the ceiling, having to get used to how close the end line is to the wall or the crowd and things like that. It's going to take a little bit of adjustment for the servers.
Not only that, it's 3 different gyms in 3 rounds of the tournament.
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
DuPont, so underrated on this team, but she can get up with some of the best of them. Smashes that one home.
I'm excited to see the Mililani middles hopefully come alive in this game.
Popped up there by Talsoma above the Reed. Reed went around the block. Got it to fall in front of Paului.
What a great swing by Reed. She kind of didn't really even have much time to approach. She kind of just did a step close. And then got a nice snap on her wrist. Yeah, just really a step close. Good snap. It's a nice top spin. Very impressive from the sophomore.
Some teams in the SEC sending mail her way. And that will most certainly grow over the next couple of years for just the honorable mention selection a year ago. But the amount of senior talent in the class of 2022 is so immense. She almost got lost in the shuffle. She's for sure a first teamer this year. Maybe an all-stater. This one goes long. The noise definitely in favor of Kahuku, but the scoreboard might tell a different story because Mililani's in striking distance.
Yeah.
Assumption to Lou. Mamizuka sets it. The tip, but is Sarah. A net anyway on Mililani. On Rodriguez.
That was a really great save. Being able to, being able to keep that ball out in front of her, even though she was kind of running around in different areas.
Goes long.
Well, the missed serves are kind of bouncing back and forth.
Yep.
A little bit of the nerves, a little bit of the pressure on both sides.
3 errors for Mililani, 2 for Kahuku. 2-point game approaching the halfway point of the set. Rodriguez. The backspin on that. Got an ace.
I don't even think she knew what was going to happen with that when it came off of her hand. It had some kind of weird backspin, and you'll see really graded that ball to drop.
How much heat the second time around? Off a Schilling. Mamizuka. Over on 2. That's as good as it gets in this league.
That is sneaky by Mamizuka. We love to see that.
Oh. That's just butter.
That is so nice.
Dakota Kenny in on this serve rotation, standing behind the line. Kenny, Nakagawa, Assumption, Roberts.
That is such a hard shot to hit. Roberts executed that perfectly. She was falling back just a little bit on her approach as the ball went a little bit wide. You see there is behind her. She was still able to keep her arm up and snap her wrist down into that sharp cross.
11-12. Right side Reed. Got that one. And Kahuku is first to 13. Both teams were expecting a close match so far. Lived up to the billing. Chalet, Reed, 3 first set kills, and Kahuku's up 2.
Pizza Hut's wings are big. Like, we're talking huge. Sauced, seasoned, and crispy fried. We got you covered from buffalo to honey barbecue. Now, if you'll excuse me, these wings are mine. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Making sense of your money can be overwhelming. So how about this instead? Get something you like, and let's talk story. At Hamada Financial Group, we want to hear from you. Your history, your goals, your worries, your dreams. Tell us your story, and we'll help you understand how to navigate your next steps. Call us up to talk story with a Hamada Financial Group representative today.
Let's talk story.
Aloha Eye Clinic has been serving Maui families for over 42 years. Staffed by highly experienced ophthalmologists and optometrists, the clinic treats a comprehensive range of eye conditions and is the only one on Maui offering the latest intraocular lens technology. Aloha Eye Clinic provides a full spectrum of eye care, ranging from glasses and contact lenses up to advanced medical and surgical eye care. Whatever your eye care needs are, the Aloha Eye Clinic in Kihei and Wailuku are here to serve you with the very best care.
And that's where the cheese comes in.
I don't get it.
It's a thick crust with crispy edges. What is there not to get?
The sauce on top?
You haven't even tried it yet.
You know, she's got a point. I don't want to talk about politics. Detroit style is back at Pizza Hut.
No one out-pizzas the Hut.
There are 2 announcers here.
They're going to take our job.
They brought Zeta Mansidongi on the left. They brought their own headsets. They brought their own headsets. Look at that. That's never... The one on the left, Zeta Mansidongi's got Felipe. I'm on the left.
Oh, we see 16 on the right. We'd love to see it.
That's love. There's Rodriguez. There's a Reed. Middle, Talmud.
Wow. Talmud really going up aggressive on that swing. But I would like to compliment Reed on her first touch. Really having some great control, setting up Talmud to play on that aggressive middle swing.
Time taken to wipe the sweat off the floor. And describe it, Tomoe Piao. She's one of the most exciting and dynamic players you can find in this league. It's unfortunate that this is her senior season, and if she had a complete full high school career, there still win 4 OIA championships, right? But she's that darn good. Chalet Reed, 14 serving 11. Rodriguez gonna go down, overpass.
What a great serve by Reed, and then Tomoe Piao feeling confident to go up there and attack that ball.
Kahuku trying to pour it on right now. Get out to a bigger lead. Reed, tough serve. Rodriguez gets it down the middle to Mott. She is cool as a cucumber.
Yeah, she is really doing such a great job of staying composed, working on the little things that she can control and scoring points where she can.
Just unfazed by any kind of adversity in her way, just oblivious to it. Oh, it's Schilling.
Little duck.
Yep. Quack, quack.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Yep. 16-12 minutes, Tomoe Piao behind the line. Kahuku started off their season with 3 road games, all of them wins. Kaiser, Moanalo, and Kaimuki. The pass goes to Roberts, and it goes to Pa'alui. Couldn't get it over the top of the tape. – 17-12. Val Crabb actually sitting down on the bench.
She was standing up a little bit earlier.
15-year head coach looking on. Her team down 5. Roberts picked up there by Dakota Kenny. Tomoe Piao goes right to his Sarah. Into the block. They wheel it off the touch. Here comes Schilling off that block. Nakagawa able to pull that one down. Roberts a runner. It's a roll. Right there by Schilling. Kenny, middle. That one blocked it, but nothing more. It's blocked.
DeMont really starting to come alive here in this first set. First with her kills, and then look at that. She just got back up perfectly in time. A little baby hop with a great press over. That is very impressive.
Flung it back to Reed. Rodriguez got it. Down the middle, DeMont the push off of Kenny. Had to be chased down by Reed. Sarah able to shovel it across. Here's Pa'alui. Asuncion. Rodriguez.
Man, Rodriguez is nails tonight. She is in the zone. She is ready to go. That is impressive by just the junior.
600 hitting so far. Into the net. Kahuku hitting .333. Mililani hitting .222 this far. Mililani's had more service errors, though. 3 of them. That's part of the separation here in this first set. Mamizuka puts it back in play and shoots that one out. At worst, the loser of this game is going to host a first-round game for the HHSA playoffs. The winner will get a ticket to the quarterfinal round. Nakagawa goes to Lahingoa. It goes outside Tausonga. It is out. No touch.
That was a really nice try by Tausonga to hit the ball up high off of those high hands of the block, as there is a large block placed in front of her.
Oh, got it. That thing didn't spin at all.
No, that was a perfect float serve.
This ball traveled like it was in deep space.
Oh my gosh, not even a float at all. Or a spin at all, excuse me.
Line shot sidewinder picked up by Tausonga. Schilling. Oh, she's through. It's Rodriguez.
Like I said, Rodriguez nails. Look at how well she presses over her hands. She is so high, elbows over the net. Oh my gosh. So impressive.
4-0 Trojan run. It's a 5-0 run. Tuli Tevanga takes time. Mililani's come all the way back here in this first set of the Division I championship.
Let's do this. I should have changed first. Oh, come on. Ugh. Nice. Ow, 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 ow. I think I pulled something. I thought this was supposed to be low impact. Sometimes starting a new sport can be a real pain, but luckily, My Longs has everything I need.
Make longs a part of your day.
You know, I enjoy a good laugh, but our kupuna being swindled is no joke.
Scammers target seniors daily.
There's Medicare fraud, stealing identities, and life savings. That's where SMP Hawaii comes in, a free helpline with trained local counselors.
Know the facts? Call them back.
If you're feeling pressured, call SMP Hawaii and get the truth.
Join the fight.
SMP Hawaii needs volunteers. Receive training, stay informed, and keep Hawaii safe.
Call or visit our site to learn more.
Take all the great OC16 action with you on the go with the Spectrum News app. Get all the latest local sports, news, and weather that matter most to you. Download it now. It's on the App Store or Google Play. And look where Kaliko is. He is in the swamp. He's in the lion's den. God bless you, Kaliko. We love you, man. So if you see his camera shake, it's not because of Kaliko. He's always steady. It's the people around him that stomp it on the bleachers. Mamizuka shoots it over, and a Mililani point for a double contact on Mamizuka.
I like Mamizuka trying for that again. I think it might have just been a little bit mishandled by her on that play. I'm curious to see how she can take that into being aggressive throughout the next couple sets.
Nakagawa. Oh, wow, look out for Lou. That one deflected over by Mamizuka. A back bump to Rodriguez. The tip there goes right to Mamizuka. Lou to Reed into the net. Out of a Kahuku called timeout. Mililani's up 3.
Kahuku's really trying to shovel the ball to Reed whenever she's in the back row. I think they could benefit from pushing the ball a little bit more towards Schilling.
Lahingoa and Schilling in the front row trying to find offense. Here is Lahingoa. Stabbed up there by Nakagawa. It's a bump to Rodriguez. There's Reed. Mamizuka. Outside Taosonga. Off the hands. Palu, he's there. And Taosonga scores.
What a great hit by Taosonga. On that first one a couple points ago, she really struggled and wasn't able to get the touch off of the high hands. But on that one, she did it perfectly. Ripped high up off the block. Really, really great swing by Taosonga.
Out it goes. Rodriguez. Oh, great sliding dig by Reed. Flirts with the ceiling. There's Reed there. And Reed able to find it. Well, it was Schilling in the back row to pop it up. And Reed cleaned it up.
You know, Schilling had a really great night on Monday with digs. It's going to be very impressive to see how she's going to be able to bring that into this game.
Mililani takes time. Tuli Tevanga, proud Google up. Val Crabb, 15 seasons as the head coach of Mililani program and won 4 OIA championships and all other championships really coming against some excellent teams. Kahuku in that mix, Moanalua as well.
I really love seeing here 2 female coaches battling against each other. I really love seeing that. Seeing how they run their teams, how they pour themselves into their programs. It's really great to see.
Mililani on Friday, their football program ready for action. They take on Campbell. Can they beat them a second time and take a ticket to the OI Championship? We'll find out Friday. Game Day Hawaii presented by Pizza at 7:15. It's on Spectrum Nextcast. And beautiful. A 15-foot wide by 8-foot-high screen out there. And there you see Mililani. I'm not sure what he's dressed up as Halloween for. It's a bee that's also a witch. It's also a flag bearer.
He kind of looks like the Wicked Witch from the West.
Yeah, a little bit.
Right, with the stockings.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Except personality-wise, he ain't wicked. He's like the nicest guy. But I tell you what, it takes some guts to wear that.
That is true.
21-20. Kahuku driving back into this one. Kahuku had made quick work out of Farrington. Kahuku's drive was 85 minutes. The match last night, 77 minutes. Here's a Sunshine outside of Rodriguez. Try to shovel it right to Lou. Hit over by Mamizuka. Picked up by Luhi. Right back to Rodriguez.
Those are two nice saves from Rodriguez. The ball was a little bit too low for her, especially because she's so bouncy, right? She gets up so high. That power tip at the very end was a nice adjustment for her when the ball was a little bit too low.
Sunshine, Schilling. Mamizuka, Tausonga, picked up there beautifully by Kikuchi. Oh, Rodriguez!
Oh my goodness!
Obliterates it! Timeout, Kahuku!
I really think we need to go check the floor or check the ball or something because that hit was incredible. And the celebration too. You love to see it.
It literally is nothing she cannot do.
Yeah, and hey, you know what? We talked about this too in the last game where kind of in that red zone, we want to make sure that we can really make good productive points and score our own points and not have the team that we're playing against score and give us points. So it's really great to see Rodriguez taking a big step up and scoring these points for her team and leading them in this red zone.
Rodriguez hitting .455. She has 5 kills and 2 digs. Busy next couple of weeks of high school sports on Spectrum OC16. We mentioned Campbell Mililani. The next night will be up north as the 4th seed, Kapolei Hurricanes, takes on the top seed, Kahuku Red Raiders. The winners to play next Friday, the 28th, for the OIA Division I Open Championship. We get great coverage of the New City Nissan Girls Volleyball State Championship Tournament. Regional round begins Monday. We pick up our coverage with both halves of the quarterfinals on XCAP at McKinley and on OC16 at Moanalua. We'll be with you there. Our whole gang is back. The semifinals, Division II semifinals covered over in Kalani, over on XCAP. And don't forget, later tonight in the postgame, we will reveal the final 12 in the New City Nissan Girls Volleyball State Championship Tournament. We'll give you the seedings, we'll give you the times, we'll give you our coverage of the tournament. That's later on tonight in the postgame. 23-20. Anaya Suchin behind the line.
Got a little towel change here to make sure the girls can wipe up the perspiration off the floor.
Suchin shoots it over to Schilling. Near the net. Joust forced a over-the-top call.
That is an interesting call there.
Well, now they're going to discuss it. So, Victor Heleniak and Randy Rubino called this. The ball's over the plane. It's either... And Mamizuka went up to challenge, too.
So basically, the ball has to be within the plane of the net. It can't be over on the Kahuku side and then Rodriguez touching it. So yeah, they overturned the call, saying that the ball was, in fact, on the plane of the net, and the Kahuku setter is back row, so she can't jump and touch the ball up there.
I'll tell you what, I mean, the officials are going to get booed, but that's great officiating. Talked it out, got the right call. 24-20. Put down by Lahinoa.
Lahinoa answered that call. She was like, all right, well, we're not going to get that point, but you know what? I'm going to score one for us.
Brooke Lou's behind the stripe. Got to fight off 3 more of these to have a chance. Luke gets it to Nakagawa. For the set, Rodriguez. Picked up there by Mamizuka. Through the bump set. Here's Reed. Handled there by Takushi. Rodriguez tries the left side. The tip is good!
Wow. No one better to finish this first set than the incredibly intelligent play by Rodriguez.
Kahuku led by as many as 5, and the Trojans came roaring back. It's just the third different team to take a set off of Big Red, and the one seed from the West out in front. They're in the OIA Division I Championship.
This Spectrum OC16 sports presentation is sponsored by Zippies.
I really enjoy dancing hula. It gives me a time to exercise my physical body and clear my mind.
This is a left hula turn. Teaching hula allows me to share our culture and our history. I've been doing hula since I was 5, and to me it's a way of life. But when we have need for legal advice, we call the law offices of Jack Bowles.
If you've been injured in an accident, call us. We can help you.
Aloha Eye Clinic is the only surgical center on Maui that specializes in eye care. Our team of board-certified eye surgeons provide world-class surgical eye care, including cataract, glaucoma, refractive, cosmetic, and reconstructive surgery for the eyelids and face. Aloha Eye Clinic is also the only Maui center that provides laser cataract surgery. With offices in Wailuku and Kihei, Aloha Eye Clinic is here for all your eye care needs.
Making sense of your money can be overwhelming. So how about this instead? Get something you like, and let's talk story. At Hamada Financial Group, we want to hear from you. Your history, your goals, your worries, your dreams. Tell us your story, and we'll help you understand how to navigate your next steps. Call us up to talk story with a Hamada Financial Group representative today.
You're watching Hawaii High School Sports on Spectrum XCast. Saturday, one game, one win for one more spot in the final. It's the OIA D1 Open semifinals only on XCast, exclusively on Spectrum. What's cliche, but we always say your best players have to play at their best in the biggest games. And Alexis Rodriguez living large right now.
Oh yeah, she is coming out hot. Swinging, blocking, service aces, digs. I mean, the girl has it all.
In a first set where Mililani hit 269, where Kahuku hit 138, but the service pressure from Mililani, risk and reward, but that big goose egg on the Kahuku side kind of hurt that fuel momentum, trying to hang on to that 5-point first set lead. What'd you notice from watching the Kahuku side that first set?
I think that Kahuku could do a little bit of a better job of getting Schilling more involved. She only had 2 attempts in the first set. They're trying to shuffle the ball so much to Reed. She has 8 attempts. I think if they could disperse it out a little bit, especially when Schilling is in the front row, it's going to benefit them very much in this second set.
Schilling in that first set. No kills, 1 error, 2 attempts. Getting minus 500. Really a couple of assists. They have Polotu now, the new libero. Here for Kahuku. We saw her and Brooklyn switch out Monday night in the semifinals against Farrington. Set 2's underway. Schilling. Mamizuka. Reed. Wow. Paulu got the dig and went off the ceiling. Rodriguez floats that one back over. Mamizuka, middle. That is Lahingor.
That's a great play by Lahingor. She's very impressive in front of and behind the setter. It's very nice by her.
Barely got over the cable. Diving was Takushi. Rodriguez winds up and gets it out. Waiting to see if there was a touch call. Ball just sailed and sailed.
I like her composure when she makes mistakes. She kind of shakes her head, and then she's like, okay, I'll get the next one. having that confidence in yourself is a really great attribute, especially for someone who's only a junior.
It's a court wipe on Mililani's side. In fact, they actually spilled water during a timeout during the first set, and they were actually using the court towel. And they had to replace the towel.
That's what happened.
I think this one tipped up by Rodriguez. Middle attack. Pounded by DePont, but it's scraped up. Here's Reed. Turning the wrist and got it to go.
That's a really nice play by Reed. Being able to see that she was a little bit out of system. All she could do was take a step close and still chipping that ball into that deep, deep court.
Off of Takushi. Rodriguez. Double block went up. Mamizuka's there. Pelotu goes to Reed.
I love that confidence by Reed. Feeling completely comfortable being in the front row and scoring points. Looking at her team like, yeah, I'm doing what I do best. Nice job, guys.
Reed heating up. 6 kills, hitting 364 now. Sachin had to chase it down for Rodriguez. Blast. Oh, Pelotu like a vacuum. Put over by Reed. Great job from Pa'alui. Then Asuncion, then Nakagawa. 4-0 Kahuku. Rodriguez! Major stuff!
What a block from Rodriguez. She really shuffled over in preparation for that middle attack. Pressed her hands over super quickly. I'm still so impressed by how far she gets over the net. Her elbows are over. It's amazing.
Serve goes long. Kenny is in. Becerra back in for Kahuku. To replace Mamizuka and Talsonga. Kahuku, no aces so far tonight. Stays that way.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see how the service pressure kind of changes and fluctuates throughout the game from both sides based on their score, how they're feeling behind the line.
Rodriguez hitting 312 with 6 kills and an ace. Pelotu outside Kenny. Reed.
Reed is just having herself a night already. Going up, she has really great court vision. If you look here on the replay, being able to see that there's a hole in the block and just executing that shot perfectly.
Well, official had to tell the football guys to sit down and give Reed some space. Rodriguez near the net. Over the top. Oh, Asuncion called that the entire way. Said, hey, she went over the top.
That's a little bit tough. I mean, it's right in front of our up referee, so I'm sure he, had a great view on it.
3 serving 6. Tamoy Peao!
Oh my goodness! What a detonation by Tamoy Peao. I think she put her entire body into that ball. That was absolutely incredible.
Imagine having all those people right behind you.
Seriously.
Tamoy Peao. Off Roberts. Middle attack to Mott. Off of Tamoy Peao. The bump set to Schilling. Off the touch. Fish in. And then diving with Asuncion. The first contact from Rodriguez. Kenny flipped it over. Diving Nakagawa. Bump goes to Roberts. To shoot that one across the Tamoy Peao. Out it goes. Schilling.
Schilling has been attacking in this second set and also in the first set. She, for the few attempts that she actually got, she was going up and ripping really aggressively at the ball. I'm happy that she's carrying that in from the first set into this second.
Amen. Rodriguez's pass is over, and there goes Lahinoa.
Lahinoa also is just having herself a night, starting off with a really great serve from Tamoy Peao.
Instant energy, Lahinoa. Excellent semis, excellent tonight. Kahuku up 6.
This Spectrum OC16 sports presentation is sponsored by Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
Are you a nurse aide with a passion for helping others? Ohana Care Maui is looking for nurse aides to join our team. We provide exceptional in-home care for residents and visitors who need help to stay at home safely. Give yourself a brighter future and help those who need it most. Ohana Care Maui provides full benefits, ongoing paid training, and a culture that is inclusive, positive, and supportive. Join our team and start making a difference today. Apply now. Call 808-344-1285 or go to ohanacaremaui.com.
Mike's Engraving and Trophies, the official provider for Spectrum OC16 and Spectrum XCast.
Friday, Hawaii returns to Simplify Arena at Stan Sheriff Center and looks to tame the matadors of Seaside. Rainbow Wahine Volleyball on OC16, exclusively on Spectrum.
Mililani once said 125-21. And in the OIA Division I Championship since 2005, when they made the D1-D2 split, teams that win set 1, 14-2. Wailua, the D2 Championship, won the first set. Ended up winning it in 5. So now on the D2 side, it's 15-2. Will that trend continue here tonight? Talmoe Peao. Off of Rodriguez near her elbows. Here's Roberts to whack it. There's Talmoe Peao. They lost something on the way up there. And Schilling, and that one dug up by Rodriguez. They threw the sleeve to the side, and this finds the floor. A towel came out of the pocket.
That was a really great rally by both sides, but it ended up being Roberts who put that ball down for that point. She reaches so high. I mean, she's so tall. She fully extends her arms. She's just over the block and able to put that ball down.
Roberts puts up some nice numbers.
She really does.
The second player in double figures Monday in the semis against Kapolei. She has 4 tonight, hitting .333. One hitting error, 9 attempts. 4 serving 9. Paului. Knocking off.
I have a feeling we're going to be calling the name Lahingoa quite a bit tonight, which is just the same as it was on Monday. I mean, she's carrying over what she had on Monday night and bringing it here tonight. It is so impressive to see from the junior.
Yeah, you're right. 10 kills in .533. That's pretty good hitting percentage. Roberts, this one. Oh, wow, we went through 2 beams.
Yeah, that was odd.
It ended up out of bounds.
Yeah, you know, we've been talking a lot about Rodriguez, but we have to give some kudos over to Roberts. She's been scoring quite a lot of points from all areas on the court tonight.
Roberts puts it back in play. Talsonga, Nakagawa, Lahingoa.
That all started off with a really great serve receive by the libero on Kahuku side, Brooke Blue. Oh no, I'm sorry. The libero is Pulotu.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, you're right. I mean, it does get confusing sometimes, right? Because they switch them. They're so interchangeable, right?
Yeah.
So they were using a sub, but when the whistle blew from the tower, they're going to call a second violation. He blew the whistle ready for serve, and they didn't serve the ball, but Tula Tebanga's argument was we were subbing in. So they rule a point here for Mililani.
Yeah, that's a little bit strange.
And it's hard to hear the whistle in all of this noise, too. And that's an ace.
What a nice serve by Nakagawa. It's been great to see on Monday and tonight as well so far how she can really lead her team here.
So for Mililani's made ground behind the service line. 4 aces near the net. Rodriguez right into Pelotu. Hit over by Lahingoa. Chased down by Asuncion. Fought off, and it's the punt.
Wow, what a scramble play. DuPont really being able to stay composed and turn completely sideways and push that ball back over.
Brooke going to come back in. Brooke Lou for Kahuku. Replace Kaliko Schilling. Trying to get a good pass off this serve from Elsie Nakagawa, all OIA selection last year. Here is Lou near the net. Mamizuka, Lahingoa, swatting at Nakagawa. Here comes a two-handed push from Rodriguez. Then to Pelotu. Mamizuka, Talsonga into the block in the net. It's DuPont and Rodriguez.
That was a really great setup by DuPont and Rodriguez, being able to see that the ball actually landed a little bit inside. They kept that block in. DuPont really pressed over beautifully there.
Trojans have a 4-0 run that gets ended with the service error.
That was a really nice run, though. She did a great job of applying good service pressure to get Kahuku out of system.
Here's Hea Pelotu. Hea. It is out. It was out. Takushi looks a little bashful about it. I wonder if it hit anybody there.
Yeah, I'm a little bit curious. It kind of went right in between them.
Mamizuka. Reed. Net called on Mililani, but Reed terminates one.
Yeah, Reed answers back with that. I really like their combo play, bringing her into the middle like that, giving her the ability to hit to the left side of the court or to the right side of the court from the middle.
Interesting to see if other teams have the personnel to defend a play like that in the tournament, especially against the very good ILH teams. Flying through Rodriguez, tipped it over right to Pelotu. There's Reed. You've awakened the beast.
Yeah, Reed again with that really great court vision, being able to see that there was a little bit of some collision there, and she had that line open.
Kenny. Popped up Rodriguez into the net. A 4-0 run to pull them within 3, and the lead grows back to 5. Rodriguez hitting now 211 after a stellar first set. Hitting 462. She has no kills in this second frame. Does she get one here? Nope, free chance. Front row. Tamoy Peao. Just a transition points for Kahuku.
I love it that Tamoy Peao was able to get that free ball pass and then transition in for that kill.
Mililani had a 4-0 run. Now Kahuku's got a 4-0 run.
Yeah, exactly.
Momentum shifts. There it is.
There it is.
Roberts back in for Takushi. Rodriguez behind the service line. We see a knuckleball. We saw a change-up. We saw a fastball.
True.
Lollipop. Roberts tries to tap it. Reed was there.
Oh.
Is Sarah. Oh, popped up like a jack-in-the-box.
That was interesting. I like her aggressiveness. I think we've kind of seen everything in the kitchen sink from Rodriguez going back there to serve.
Hit over the top. Tamoy Peao.
Oh my gosh. Tamoy Peao. Absolutely detonating that ball. Look at her approach on this ball. Taking such a massive step close really allows her to get super high and hit down.
Reed. Rodriguez. Asuncion. Roberts. Yes.
That was a really great swing by Roberts. You know, she is so tall, and the ball was a little bit low. Being able to still attack aggressively with kind of a half arm swing, you can see she didn't really have time to get her elbow up, but she really did a great job with snapping with her wrist and getting that kill.
How difficult is that split-second decision for a hitter?
Very difficult. Extremely difficult.
Savant near the net, Kenny, and Tamoy Peal going to be ruled off the touch. Here's Tamoy Peal right in front of the net. Then popped up by DeMont. Near the net, joust. Nearly won by Isera. Kept alive, though. Here's Roberts. Went for the line. Dug up by Reed. Overpass, it's Roberts. Asuncion, middle, DeMont. Out.
What a great rally by both teams here. Everybody playing as hard as they can to keep that ball up. It was a nice try.
What a street ball style point that was.
Seriously.
The lead is 5 for Kahuku, trying to tie the match up. And now the lead is 6.
A little bit of miscommunication there, and a really, really strong serve by Tamoy Peal. She's having a really great night.
Kahuku doing some work. Hitting 346 in the frame, up 6 in set number 2.
The Power Tool sale is happening now at City Mill, your DIY headquarters. Buy any DeWalt 20-volt bare tool and receive a free 20-volt battery lithium-ion battery valued at $119. Give yourself a break from the heat with the DeWalt 20-volt job site fan for $118.99. And clean up with the Makita cordless 2-gallon HEPA wet dry vacuum on sale now for $178.99. Visit your DIY headquarters today at City Mill and citymill.com.
Behind the wheel of a Nissan truck, every campsite becomes more remote. Every trail becomes more thrilling. And every adventure becomes a story worth telling. With best-in-class standard horsepower and impressive towing, you can do more of what you love. And you can get more out of it. Get to Truck Month today at Nissan. Get 2.25% APR for 36 months on 11 models. Or shop our inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles.
My passion has always been playing the ukulele. Making people smile is always a joy. But when I need legal advice, I call the law offices of Jan Apo.
Call us. We can make a difference.
Well, big turnaround here in this second set. Shelley Reed helping the cause 9 kills and painting all parts of the floor here, Nikki.
Yeah, she's really doing her thing out there.
Trying to even up the match at 1 apiece. Mililani took set 1, 25-21.
I love it.
Roberts. Rodriguez is Roberts trying to get a swing off of it, but can't get it over the net.
That was a really great serve back there by Tamoy Peal. Really forcing Mililani to have an out-of-system ball.
(20-13). Overpass, Schilling.
My goodness, Schilling went up there with her entire confidence. Absolutely annihilated that ball back down. Look at that. So beautiful. And the celebration after by Schilling and Tamoy Peal. So beautiful.
Outside it's Roberts off the block and got that one down.
That was a really great try in the backcourt by Reed. I think she might have just gotten a little bit stuck up with her feet and then she wasn't able to fully reach out for that ball. But that was a really great hustle by her.
Had to go a long way really for that back line to stretch out. And I mean, Reed's got potential these next couple of years really to be one of the best ever that's worn a Kahuku jersey.
Yep.
And that mailbox gets full, and it will get full over these next 24 months.
Yeah, you're not wrong about that.
He's going to be another one that we'll be talking about, making Hawaii proud at the collegiate level. Oh, beauty.
Wow.
Pa'alui.
What a great serve by Pa'alui. She looked a little bit relieved after that one as well.
Yes. And the serving got him back in that first set after Kahuku had a 5-point lead. Watch it evaporate. Reed. Schilling. Change up. Right there from Nakagawa. Jumps into Roberts. Trying to stash it. It went off of DeMont and over and out.
That was a really great block by Kahuku. If you look, they really timed it perfectly. Great press. Ended up with a great block.
22-15. Mamizuka. Dump assumption. There is Polotu. Finally picked up and Schilling. On a solo block, Rodriguez in the back row. Here comes Roberts. Off of Polotu, net call, Kahuku. It is on Tausoma.
Yeah, I think she might have just gone a little bit overexcited on her press there. Yeah, you can see kind of pushing over, touching that top cable.
That's a great shot by our gang in the truck.
True.
Mamizuka flicked it over, and Pa'alui will set it for Rodriguez, who pushes it over. Middle, locking on. I don't think she's ever been dug up from that middle spot.
I really don't think so either. I think that is a very true statement. She is really having herself a night. She's really able to turn also from the middle into both corners. It's very impressive. If she's facing, being able to turn that ball to her left with her thumb up, but also turn that ball down to her right with her thumb down. She really has great control and ability with her wrist.
Hitting 600 with those 7 kills.
Jeez.
Kahuku hitting 250 for the match, 355 for the set. 7-point advantage, making 6. More OIA championships than any team in OIA history. Looking to add to that list. Reed got blocked. Diving dig. Wow, it's Liu. Hit by Tausoma.
What a great cover ball on that by Brooke Liu. Oh my gosh, just laying her entire body out, and then such a smart shot by Tausoma to keep that ball in play. Beautifully tipped right over the block.
Set point, Kahuku. Floating ball had to be chased by Takushi. Rodriguez tipped it into the block, stabbed it up with one. Assumption goes out, and Kahuku has tied this match. Kahuku dominant in the second, hit 364. Chalet Reed's got 9 kills, hitting 438. And again, this best of 5's a best of 3 now for the OIA crowd.
This Spectrum OC16 sports presentation is sponsored by New City Nissan.
Ohana Care Maui proudly provides exceptional in-home care for Maui's residents and visitors. Do you want your loved one to live at home safely? At Ohana Care Maui, your care is always our top priority. From companionship to bedbound care and everything in between, we do it all. Plus, ongoing training for our team ensures that you receive the best care possible. Ohana Care Maui. Call today and give your loved one the care they deserve.
Sabato, and I would love to tell you a story.
Sabato's vision and legacy is to perpetuate Hawaiian culture and history through art. In our galleries and corporate projects, we bring beauty and authenticity to contemporary Hawaiian-style living, enriching people's lives. Experience our fine art, Sabato artisan carpets, table runner sets, and accessories. Come see us at our Wailuku and Wailea village locations. Aloha.
How's it? I'm Jimmy Bender. You're watching Spectrum XCast.
Friday, Hawaii returns to Simplify Arena at Stan Sheriff Center and looks to tame the Matadors of CSUN. Rainbow Wahine Volleyball on OC16, exclusively on Spectrum.
Mele Tamoipea, 3 kills in the first set. 3 bombs here in the second set.
Yeah, and she did a really great job as well of going back to the service line and keeping really aggressive serve, showing that she can produce on different cylinders for her team.
364. Wow, look at the hitting percentage.
I know. So impressive.
11 digs apiece. The block came up here for Mililani, much like it did Monday night against Kapolei in the semifinals, but the hitting errors did them in. When you hit triple zeros, you're not going to win a ton of sets doing that.
Yeah, I mean, it's also difficult, too, if you look on all other things as well. Except for blocks and digs, Kahuku's pretty high up on there in comparison to Mililani. So it'll be interesting to see how they can carry out into this third set the abilities that they've been able to showcase in the first 2.
When you were doing big things at the University of Hawaii, how much did the crowd fuel you during the course of a match?
Oh, incredibly. Like, I was a really big... I'm going to embarrass myself. I was a really big player. Like, I loved feeding off of the crowd. Okay. That was a huge thing for me. It really amplified my spirit. I loved the student section. I loved seeing all of the aunties.
Yes.
It was absolutely incredible. Some of the best fan experiences of my life. I was very honored and very, very privileged to be able to have had that experience for the 4 years that I did. Best fans in the entire world. I will swear and die by that statement. Clearly very passionate about that.
Yeah. And for Kahuku and Mililani football fans that have made the trek in, the match is tied at 1. Blue puts it back in. Jumps at Rodriguez. Trying to get active in this third set. Goes into the net on her first swing of the frame.
Yeah, you know, I like seeing in this set that Assumption is trying to set her attackers a little bit higher. Her sets have been dying a little bit low, and it's hard for Rodriguez when she's such a big jumper to get up on that ball.
Hit 462 in the first set. She's hitting 136 to this point right now. The pickup there from Mamizuka. Bump goes to Tausonga. Nakagawa. Rodriguez on the block. Nakagawa's there on the cover. One more time, Alexis Rodriguez.
Wow.
Hit the floor.
Rodriguez coming back strong, saying, hey, you know what? Thanks for getting my back, guys, and covering me on that first ball. I'm going to go ahead and score this second one. That's beautiful.
Just relentless on that left side for Mililani. Dropped off for Pulotu. Straight up, straight down.
Oh, my goodness. That was inside the 10-foot line. Holy guacamole. That is beautiful. I love the shoving, too.
That helps.
Yeah, exactly.
2-1. Picked up Tausonga into the net. How many avocados is this?
Oh my gosh, you know what? Unlimited guac. Unlimited avocados.
Free guac?
Free guac.
Wow. Into the net. Guac is expensive too.
It really is. Chipotle be hiking up their prices, man. Rodriguez gets free guac for the rest of her life for that overpass kill. Ooh.
Here's a Hea Pulotu. Rodriguez. Oh, wow, off of Pulotu. Here's Reed to go out.
Wow, Pulotu absolutely ate up that ball.
Felt the pit.
Not even a flinch by her. That is impressive.
Wow. stuck with the play.
Yeah.
Pulotu, Mamizuka, Tomboy Peao. That's for hitting my friend.
She got some payback there. She really is having herself a night. I'm so impressed by her ability to just turn that ball wherever she wants it.
7 kills here tonight for Mele Tomboy Peao, hitting .462. Mililani has 5 service errors, just 1 for Kahuku. There's a scary front row too there with Reed, Tomboy Peao, even Isera when Kalsonga and Nohingoa get that mix. Ooh.
Yeah, I was going to say, that is a very tall front line. That's going to be a big block to face.
It's nightmares.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Kenny. Oh, wow, off of the Sunshin, and there is an ace. A point.
It's a really beautiful, aggressive serve. It kind of had that side spin, but you could see at that very last minute, it dropped short. That's a beautiful serve.
Kenny. Rotation error, Mililani.
I'm curious on who that rotation error was on.
Nakagawa and Roberts, along with Rodriguez, are looking at each other, looking at Bell Crab.
Maybe Roberts ran a little bit too early. Yeah.
Randy Rubenall checking with the official score table.
I think that DuPont has to stay in front of Roberts, and they might have overlapped just a little bit there.
Kahuku 1 point advantage. Make it 2.
Make it 2. What a beautiful serve by Dakota Kenny. Her ball really has a lot of drop. You can see that they're all landing short in front of the passers. That's a really beautiful serve by her.
Kenny off of Rodriguez. Asuncion gives it to Roberts. Yes, off of Tomboy Peao.
That's a nice serve by Roberts. The ball was a little bit behind her. She couldn't really finish her approach into the ball because it was, like I said, behind her. So it was great that she was able to really keep her arm swing strong, even though she couldn't get her body to force momentum onto that ball. And it ended up working. She powered it through the block of Tomboy Peao.
DuPont, Pulotu to cut that one off. Tomboy Peao takes a rip at it anyway and finds the back line. She is something special.
She really is. She jumps so well. She's able to get over that block and hit into that deep corner. Very, very impressive.
Reed. Left side Roberts into the block. She's through. Isera erases that.
Like we had talked about a couple points ago, that is a huge wall to be facing. Isera and Tomboy Peao. Scary.
Reed off of Rodriguez and couldn't pick it up.
Kahuku is really firing from all cylinders in this third set. They're doing such a great job of being a well-rounded team here.
Reed off of Rodriguez, then Nakagawa. Pa'aluhi rips it, and it goes long.
I really like the aggressiveness there by Pa'aluhi. Still knowing that she was a little bit outside of the court, but still being aggressive. I like that in a player.
Give her team a chance. It's an 8-1 Kahuku run. Rodriguez and Nakagawa nearly collided. Roberts off the block, and she's blocked. Tomboy Peao. How much tired bodies on the floor. Mililani takes time. Roberts trying to stash it through the seam, but Tomboy Peao was there. Rejects it. Kahuku in control. Halfway home.
With OC16.tv, never miss a game at home or on the go. Look for the Now Playing section on the homepage, sign in with your Spectrum username and password, and enjoy.
Aloha. For many of us, 2020 has been such a rough year. From loved ones losing their jobs or having to make adjustments in our lives that we never thought we'd make. Our strength has been tested like never before. From all of us at IBEW Local 1186, I know we stand behind you and will be there every step of the way to keep us safely connected and powered up. Take care of each other. Mahalo.
I have always dreamed of being a fire knife dancer. It takes years of practice to get it right. It wasn't easy, but it was fun. I have finally mastered my craft. But when I have need for legal advice, I call the law offices of Jan Apo.
Call us. We can make a difference.
Saturday, one game, one win for one more spot in the final. It's the OIA D1 Open semifinals only on XCast, exclusively on Spectrum. Hey, Nikki, I'm going to read you a text that I got from a really good friend, all right?
Okay.
From Lori Santi.
Oh, Auntie Lori.
I am so happy to see these two teams in leggings. How great is that? They're comfortable and focusing only on playing.
Yeah, Auntie Lori, we talked about that earlier on in the game on Monday. It's so great to see these athletes being able to have some more body autonomy and choose what they want to have in order to feel comfortable. Love seeing it.
Auntie Lori, we miss you. We'll see you next week for the Division I, Division II quarterfinals and semifinals. She's going to hate me for calling her Auntie.
I know.
Love you, Lori. That's all.
The end to a very long service run for Kahuku. It was an impressive run by Reed.
Mililani hitting minus 100. Kahuku hitting 000, so the hitting percentage is on great. Serve goes into the net.
I'm curious to see how Mililani will do in these next couple of points. Hopefully trying to gain a few.
Roberts, the tip. Met there by Talmon Peal. Here comes Schilling off of Pauluhi.
Man, Talmon Peal just does it all. She just does it all. She blocks, she gets kills, she gets aces, and guess what? She defends. It's amazing.
5 digs, a block, an ace, hitting 500 with 8 kills.
Oh my gosh.
That checks off a lot of bingo boxes.
Seriously.
Right down the middle. Ooh, line go up.
All right, she's showing us she's human.
That ribeye was right there.
I know.
Perfect marbleization.
She knew it too. That's okay. She takes it with grace.
Look who's doubled up in this pivotal third set. Over the top there by Estera. Here comes Rodriguez. There you go.
My goodness. Rodriguez is so good at keeping her shoulders face neutral, making it harder for the block to read where she's going to attack, and then keeping her thumb down, dropping that ball into the sharp cross. That is an extremely hard technique to master.
Schilling. Got it.
I love seeing Schilling getting more involved. She's really showing her aggressivity, but also her intelligence and being able to reach over high above that block and get the ball into that deep corner.
4 kills for her, 2 assists. 15-8. Asuncion chases it down for Rodriguez. Tip. Sliding there was Mamizuka. Pelotu goes to Reed from the 3-meter line. Down was Paului. Transition to Rodriguez. Yes. Her 10th now.
I really like that play by Rodriguez. She noticed that, you know, in the first ball that she had to tip, she was a little bit off. It was a little bit out of system, and so she just kept the ball in play. And then she realized in the second that she had the opportunity to be aggressive, and she took it.
It's a runner for Talsona. It's a middle shot for DuPont.
That's a really nice tip by DuPont. She was kind of running in a little bit strange. It was a little bit odd in her proximity to Asuncion, but she still was able to keep that ball in play.
Kind of a short runway to work with to take off.
Yeah, exactly. Especially for those middles.
Especially when you're 5'7".
That is also true.
On the East Coach of the Year 2021 All-OIA selection. Nakagawa puts it over. Ooh, still gonna run with the pitch.
Yeah, that was a little bit unfortunate. I appreciated that Onizuka was trying to push that ball back, but just a little bit off.
The photo shoots on.
She was fired up for that one. She came in hollering into that huddle. You love to see it.
4-0 Mililani run. Denny Kapu in for the first time tonight. Solid passing Monday night in the semis against Farrington. Nakagawa. Kapu sets it. Mahinoa diving after that one. Mililani Rodriguez. Mahinoa scores. For Faith.
Yeah, I talked about this in the game on Monday night when Kahuku played against Farrington. I really like how much Kahuku focuses on pushing the ball to the middle. And it's really paying off for them. It paid off for them on Monday, and it's paying off for them again now. They're doing such a great job of getting their middles involved.
It is Brooke Liu, Nakagawa, Asuncion, Rodriguez popping through and scoring.
I talked earlier about how I enjoyed that Kahuku ran a combo play with Reed. Comparatively, I also really enjoyed that the Mililani is able to run a combo play there with Rodriguez. It really amplifies the game.
Oh, wow. Found a real estate in the deep corner.
That was really great placement.
Just identify that, shift everyone.
Yeah. That's some really great court vision, right? Some really great volleyball IQ.
Nakagawa. Asuncion bumps into Rodriguez, jammed it off the block, diving there with Pulotu. Off the overpass, it was high. Here comes Rodriguez with block. It's
Oh my gosh. You know, that block was amazing, but holy, I'm going to say it again, guacamole, that dig by Pulotu. Look at her absolutely laying out, sacrificing her body to get that ball.
Free balled over. Tamoy Peao. Good job to pick it up. Left side, here's Rodriguez. The tip over that double block. It is Kapu with a pancake dig. High into the block. Recycled back. Rodriguez over. Kapu. Pulotu. Reed flat-footed. Asuncion to Rodriguez. Down the line. Kapu. Jumps. Good one by Rodriguez.
Oh my goodness. The one-hand palm block by Rodriguez. That is beautiful. Look at that pancake to start it off, though. Ouch, that hurts the hip.
That's a crepe. Barely grazing the floor. Pulotu bumps it. Talsona hits it across for Rodriguez. Roberts. Got a good takeoff. Sliding there was Reed. And floating that one through with Brooke Liu. Back bump Roberts. Yes.
Oh! That was a really great play by Roberts. It came off of her hand. Just a little bit strange, but you know what? That's okay. Regardless, it got the point, and a point is a point.
Roberts enters double figures. Top of the middle, Reed is blocked and that ball goes out.
Again, running that combo play from Kahuku, getting Reed in the middle so she can have that opportunity to hit to her left and to her right. It's a really beautiful play by her.
Dakota Kenny. We're approaching the red zone right now. After taking set number 2, 25-17. Right side, Angai, yes.
What a really great attack there by Angai. Being able to come in, keep that ball up nice and high. It was slightly low for her. Look at that. So beautiful.
Tell you, Angai, one of a half dozen seniors here for this group. Coming off the bench with some energy. DuPont puts it back over. Reed. Heads up, 7-up.
Reed really showing the control that she has with her wrist. It's so hard. And it takes a lot of ability to keep that wrist up nice and high as a right-hander and bring that ball to the cross court.
Off the dome of Angai and into the stands. It's a 20-16 Red Raider lead. Angai answers back.
Yeah, Angai right back at ya.
Gives him a receipt.
So great by her to be able to come in off the bench and bring so much energy and score points for her team. What a beautiful swing, too.
Wow,
Off the line, Walker, wow.
Looney line went over to Polo 2. It's a chase down and a swing for Schilling that goes out. Another close set here in the third. Within 2 are the Trojans. Polo 2. Little tips on Marpel, sliding there. Oh, swatted over by DuPont. Spinning was Kenny. Isera. Out. Tulitibanga wants time.
Yeah.
How about this? Trojans refusing to die here in the third set. And it's a big one here at Radford.
Go where the contractors go.
I'm Hal. I'm Jerry.
I'm K-How.
We got your lumber.
We've got your hardware.
Bring your lumber list. Get a quote from us.
We've got you covered.
Bring me your blueprint.
Get a quote from us.
Ita-utilista nyo kanya.
We love our customers.
Hardware Hawaii. In Koloa, Kailua, Kapolei, Mapunapuna. Contractor's choice.
Home. It's where you live, you're happy. At Bank of Hawaii, we want to help you live it even more. So to help you do more with today's record high home values, we've increased the amount you can access of your hard-earned equity to up to $400,000 without an appraisal. You can even lock in a low fixed rate for the first 5 years. Apply with Simplify by Bank of Hawaii. It's the fast, easy way to get more cash, more peace of mind, and just plain more happy.
Inflation can be worrying, so let's talk about it. At Hamada Financial Group, we want to know what's on your mind. Thinking about retirement? Your kid's future in the islands? Whether your money can be doing more right now? The first step is finding the right people to talk to. Call us up to talk story with a Hamada Financial Group representative today.
Road trip, fresh off their win over Nevada. Hawaii heads to Colorado State. We'll have it for you on Spectrum pay-per-view. Saturday, 9:30 a.m. Rob DeMel, the Game On crew, get you going here on Island. Good away, Rich Miano. We'll take care of you. Colorado State. Let's go, Bows. With another one. 19-20 here in this third set. Hawaii Division I Championship. Reed hits it across for the tie. Roberts.
Oh, wow. What a smart play by Roberts. Being able to kind of have that yo-yo effect, right? Of seeing that, okay, I've been attacking strong the past couple of balls, and the defense is going to be back deep court on their heels, waiting for a strong attack, and then placing that tip perfectly in there. What a smart shot by Roberts.
Both teams 5 away now. Laser beam, that one goes off Reed. That'll be chased down by Talmo and Peao. Mililani needs to take advantage of every opportunity. Assumption and Demont go over the net. No, into the net. Mililani.
I really like that play, actually, though. I liked it that Assumption tried to run her behind the net like that. There's just a little bit of unfortunate timing is all.
Ruled on Demont, who shook it first. Talmo and Peao, her team up 1. Rodriguez. Roberts, two-handed push off the hand of Talmo and Peao. Here comes, yeah, you're right. Here comes Schilling off the bump. Out it goes, Roberts. Blasted that one, Talmo and Peao near the net. Mililani point. Double contact on Kenny.
That was kind of an odd play.
Another one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little bit odd.
That right hand first, the left hand.
Yeah.
The way that ball spun, the stripes.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes as well.
Over the top, and thankfully was touched there by Demont and Assumption.
Assumption, look at her in the huddle yelling to her teammates, hey, let's go. I love to see that aggressivity from the setter. Look at her, so confident in her ability to just get up there and rip.
This one hit right back over by Pelotu. And there is Schilling into the block. Oh, Pelotu able to save it. Reed dropped it off Nakagawa. Assumption, middle, Demont! Timeout, Red Raiders.
Demont is really coming alive here. This is exciting volleyball.
Mililani just won't go away.
No, they will not. They're like that little fly on the wall, you know, that you keep trying to hit with the fly swatter, and they're just like zip, zip, and then they just move to a different direction. That's the Mililani team right now.
Mililani was trailing by 8 at one point in this set.
Yeah.
Come roaring back, and just like that first set, where they were trailing by 5, ended up winning that one 25-21. Here they are in set 3 trying to close it out.
Yeah, it's really impressive, their grit and their ability to be able to, in those low moments, still stay composed and be able to trust in the abilities that they have and the practice that they put in to be able to bring them up into moments like this.
What were the conversations like when you played in college where you had a big lead, watched it evaporate?
Yeah.
Now you're in a timeout. What, at least your personal experience,
Yes.
what was being discussed there?
It was definitely like, let's not focus on the score. Let's really just try and focus on scoring 1 point at a time. The way we do that is by focusing on the little small details that we can execute perfectly and let those executions speak in the terms of points.
Because things got a little unsteady, if you will, here for Kahuku.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, that's like what we talked about earlier. This is a very high intensity game. The atmosphere is very intense. There are bound to be a lot of ebbs and flows in this game.
Mililani's on a 7-1 run, led by as many as 2. That's where it stands right now.
Curious to see how Robles will do coming out here in the timeout on her serve.
Match has lasted 87 minutes, longer than these two teams played in the semifinal round on Monday. Roberts, near the net, one-handed, Lahingol was there, got a dump in Assumption.
My goodness.
Wow, that's the most animated I've ever seen a Nia Assumption.
Seriously. It's so impressive, her ability to be so aggressive up at the net. I love to see that from a setter.
For the set, Roberts. Schilling off the block, chance to win it. Rodriguez. Yes!
And the crowd goes wild. What a great swing by Rodriguez. She's able to see that they are taking her line. And since she's able to see that, she's able to drop her shoulder down and bring that ball sharp cross.
Roberts and Rodriguez combining for 24 of the 33 Mililani kills, and the Trojans up 2-1.
It was 2 minutes from the end of the first half when things went, and Dad's handmade Moroccan burgers bit the big one. So with less than an hour before the final whistle, Mom runs off to Longs to pull a new game plan together. A team's worth of burgers, buns, and brats. They were hot dogs. Mom, I'm telling a story. Anyways, with only 20 minutes left on the clock, she pulls together a full post-game meal, like a champ. Luckily, when the clock is ticking, our Longs has everything we need.
Make Longs a part of your day.
Yes, Maui has some beautiful roads, but they can turn hazardous because of one negligent driver. If you're injured in an accident, call us. We can help you.
The story of Maui divers began in 1958 as adventurous divers on Maui. One expedition led us to discover Hawaii's state gem, black coral. This moment changed our lives and sparked our exploration into jewelry. Over 60 years later, we've grown to become Hawaii's favorite and most trusted jeweler. We welcome you with aloha to join us on our journey and share in the adventure. Maui Divers Jewelry, locally made in Hawaii, from our ohana to yours.
Aloha, my name's Elizabeth Quayle, and I'm still one of the lucky people that gets to live here on Maui full time. Are you considering purchasing or selling your fine Maui property? What is your realtor's level of education, years invested into product knowledge, negotiating skills, and their reputation? I've been assisting both buyers and sellers with all of their Maui real estate needs since 1989. My family and I want to thank you for your fidelity and your referrals. Aloha.
You're watching Spectrum XCast, all high school sports, all the time. In exhilarating last few plays of the frame, Devon down the middle, showcasing her stuff. 3 kills this evening on Sunshine. Some Steph Curry action, all fired up, put it on the sleeve. And then finally Rodriguez with a fireball to end it. She has 13 kills, hitting .250 with 6 digs, 2 blocks, and an ace. These are the set 3 stats. Well, it's shifted the other way now here, Nikki, with Mililani hitting nearly 300.
I know. I was going to say, we talked about how after the first couple of sets, Kahuku was firing on all cylinders, and it's really just flip-flopped. And now Mililani is able to bring themselves back, and they are proving to be better than ever.
Hitting hers roughly even. Mililani has an opportunity now to win the OIA championship in this set. It'll be their 3rd in 4 seasons. Winning in 18-19. No season in 20. 21 was Kahuku, and now here in 2022, they're 25 points away from doing just that. But if this night taught us anything, is that expect the unexpected, because none of these teams that we saw in the Division 2 and now in the Division 1 are going to go away.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely going to be a night of roller coasters. That is for sure.
It's an hour and 32 minutes so far.
Crazy.
The 5-set Division 2 championship game went 2-14. Here's a bump that goes to Reed to begin set 4.
That's a good start for Reed. It's always nice as an attacker to get a kill really early on in the set. It helps you feel like you have confidence.
12 for Reed, hitting .375. For the match, Kahuku hitting .225. Mililani hitting .202. This one to the back line for Takushi. Left side Rodriguez to smash it through.
Really beautiful play by Rodriguez. She came in kind of quickly for her set, and the ball drifted off of the net a little bit. She was able to keep her arm up, extended fully, and get that beautiful power tip on the ball into that campfire area.
Polotu. Kenny. Reed.
Wow. Reed does not really need to do any tipping now, does she? She can just go up and hammer at the ball.
Chalet just slays. Just absolute annihilates every single ball.
He really does. I like her calm and collectedness as well.
Danny Kahuku. Rodriguez right side. Off of Kahuku, good pickup there from Lahinoa. And hit over by Schilling. Down to the ground, Nakagawa. Left side, Rodriguez tries that way, and this one goes out.
She was really trying for the high hands on that one. And I think that's a good idea. She had been kind of, hitting down a lot and tipping a couple times. Going up for that high hands was a good try to mix it up for her.
No lead is safe in any of these sets.
True.
3-1 right now. Asuncion and Rodriguez went around the antenna. It's out.
Sometimes it can be fun to try and run new combo plays and do all these types of trick plays, but sometimes just sticking to the basics is going to be more beneficial.
And floated up in a free chance. Reed. Good dig there from Asuncion. Whoa. Hit over there by Rodriguez. Kapu, Lahinoa.
That was a really great ending of a play by Lahinoa, being able to see that she could push that ball. Wow. What a stab by Asuncion, protecting her face from that hit by Reed.
Kapu put it over to Kushi. Asuncion. Amai. Good dig there from Pelotu. Kapu chased it. Reed swings it into the block. Kept alive Lahinoa. Kapu is going to feed Schilling. And a stutter step back into the double block. One timed over. Here comes Asuncion to set it up. It's Rodriguez the tip. Off the touch of Schilling. Diving after it. Mililani scores. A lift called.
Wow. I talked a little bit about this earlier in the third set about how impressed I feel with Rodriguez being able to have such an intelligent volleyball IQ. It's really showing off here at the beginning of this fourth set.
Right side Reed. It is a net call on Mililani. From Roberts.
Yeah, I think it might have just been when she was going up to block, she pressed, and then on the way down, she kind of hit it there with her arms.
Reed. Roberts. Asuncion. Roberts. That call Kahuku. It's on Schilling. Schilling knew it.
Yeah, I think that might have been the same. I think that might have been the same thing as Roberts as well. Just got a little bit overzealous with their press. That's all right. That happens.
All throughout the tournament, we talked about killer instinct. And Mililani had that in him to end it in 4. Tipped by Lahinoa right to Asuncion. It's chased down by Rodriguez. Here's Roberts. Picked up by Pelotu. She's going to vacuum. She's been awesome tonight. From the 3-meter line, Reed worked the cable, then tipped it off of the line first. Oh! And how about getting that point?
My goodness.
DuPont.
DuPont from the back row after her service, getting the kill in that deep line. That is so great to see. Her team is so excited for her.
Into the net.
Might have gotten a little too excited there.
Just a tad, right? Just skosh. There's Lahinoa. This hit the back of Schilling.
Ouch.
Remember last night we had Asuncion swat one away like it was a fly.
That's true.
And this one just ends up short.
Oh.
Doink.
Ouch. Oh, you can see her, her expression at the end.
5-7. Kapu to Schilling. Down the line, Nakagawa floated up. Roberts tipped it into the block, recovered by Nakagawa. A bump goes to Rodriguez from about 12 feet away. Tamoy Peao. Oh, what a great diving dig, Rodriguez. Here's Roberts. That called Kahuku.
Oh my gosh. I mean, that is just some textbook volleyball. look at her absolutely laying out for that ball, making a great dig.
Totally tubular. Diving after that. She just makes things look so easy. Like she's on a lazy
she really
river.
does.
Like she's just chilling.
She really does. And she has such a great attitude about it, too. Lots of perspiration here from both sides being cleaned up. The Kahuku fans are happy about this substitution.
Yes, they are. Reed in. Sydney Kenny into the game for the first time. Popped up by Reed. Here's Tomoe Peao. Oh, Roberts went forward, then stepped back. That one popped up there by Isera. Reed, 3-meter line shot.
I said this on Monday, but I'm going to reiterate it again. Reed is really so good from the back row. She can be very aggressive from the front, but she's also so good at having a court vision from the back, being able to hit those open corners.
Kahuku hanging on to a 2-point lead early on here in this fourth set. Trojans took set 1. Kahuku took number 2. Mililani took 3. Right side Roberts. Off of Kenny. Fished in there again by Pelotu. Hit across. It's Roberts lining up. This time a tip. And there from Dakota Kenny. A back bump to Tomoe Peao through the block of Asuncion, who will set it. And Roberts will tip it.
Right in that campfire zone, the middle of the court. The connection between Asuncion and Roberts has been a little bit off, I think, in this game. You can see that the ball's kind of low. Roberts isn't able to attack that. She made a smart shot by tipping it into that middle of the court.
Roberts able to put it over. Isera.
Isera going up there and detonating. What a great swing by her. She does such a good job of getting her, both of their middles from Kahuku do such a great job of getting their elbow up so fast.
Crazy.
And then they can just whip at that ball with their arm.
Tomoe Peao. Floater into the net. Trying to drop it off.
Yeah, it was a good try to drop that ball short. Her serves prior had been kind of going into the deep court, giving that, attempt for the yo-yo effect.
Into the net. Nakagawa. Back into the game, Amao Lahingoa. Here's Ahea Pelotu. Rodriguez. Ooh, Pelotu, what a dig. Tausonga off the block and out.
Oh, what a play. What a great defensive play by Pelotu. And then a really smart swing there. Oh. She's like, hey, I'm gonna eat up this strong attack here and get a great defense, and then I'm gonna go back and get an ace on top of it. Love it.
12-8. Left side, Rodriguez off the top of the tape. Oh, Lahingoa able to two-hand it across. Rodriguez winds up, whacks it off the block and landed in.
Yeah, that's a really beautiful block by Lahingoa. Great press from her there.
And Kahuku is first to 13, trying to send this baby to 5.
I first discovered glassblowing when I was 19, and it completely changed the trajectory of my life. It engages me in a way that nothing else ever has, and after 24 years, I still learn new things about the material every time I blow glass. To share this passion, we offer private lessons. Blowing glass gives you an appreciation for the material that you can't get any other way, and you get to make your own perfect Maui souvenir. When you make a piece at Moana Glass, you take home something that's not only made on Maui, but something that's made by you.
Hardware Hawaii to me is They've been a faithful friend.
You can't find another place like this. I don't think so.
That's what I really like about it. I like the personal contact. I like being able to call people that I've known for years. I like the integrity here.
I've been doing business with them for 40 years. And I'm still here.
Hardware Hawaii. Contractor's choice.
You're watching Hawaii High School Sports on Spectrum XCast. Saturday, one game, one win for one more spot in the final. It's the OIA D1 Open semifinals only on XCast, exclusively on Spectrum.
Saturday, the Gauchos of UC Santa Barbara come to town and hope to rain on Hawaii's parade. Rainbow Wahine Volleyball on OC16, exclusively on Spectrum.
Well, coming up this weekend on Saturday, Kahuku will host Kapolei. It's a 1-4 matchup for the OIA Division I Open football semifinals. 6:15 Game Day Hawaii presented by Pizza. We're on Spectrum XCast that day, channel 1017, and on the Spectrum News app. All the great championship banners for cheerleading. We'll have coverage of cheerleading coming up in November at OC16 from the State Sheriff Center. Tip from Rodriguez. Gets that one down.
Wow, what a great tip from Rodriguez. Noticing that the ball was a little bit low for her, putting that ball into that middle of the court. That has been proving to be a little bit of a difficult area for Kahuku to defend.
It's almost 10:30 right now, and as a small request to the teachers tomorrow, we appreciate what you do, but some of your kids might be tired tomorrow. So,
they're going to be physically tired and mentally tired from this game.
So please be patient.
Seriously.
And kids, please be patient with your teachers as well. Kenny one-handed set. Oh, that
was incredible.
Look at that from the set.
True. All starts off with that beautiful set. One-handed. And, hey, that's great trust by Lahinoa to still go and approach and trust that her setter is going to get that ball up to her.
10 on Monday, 11 tonight.
Jeez.
She had 500 in both. She's hitting 500 right now, yeah. Kapu goes out.
I like her trying to serve aggressive, especially because at that time they had, kind of a substantial lead.
Here's Rodriguez. Into the net. Assumption leading.
I was just about to say, I love seeing Assumption being in that huddle and leading her team.
Both coaches standing. Fans are standing. Into the net. Wow, that's 3 in a row?
Goodness gracious.
I wonder how exhausted these talented players are. Oof. As the night grows longer. Pelotu. Kapu. Kenny is denied. Demont was there.
That was a really great read by Demont. Staying nice and steady in the middle, not taking steps out to the outside or to the right side, and really pressing her hands over fast. Really great block by her.
Demont, 3 kills to go along with a couple blocks. Kapu to Tamoy Piao. Throw that one over. Diving with Assumption. This one goes to the back line for Reed. Kapu, middle. There you go. It's Sydney Kenny. Added to the team when the tournament began. Smashes one.
That's so exciting. Oh, look at them. They're all so happy for her. I love that so much. That is so great to see in sports.
Look, your first match in a while being the OIA championship, huh? No pressure. Off of Rodriguez. Hung high. Moore, and then Reed from the back row. There's Rodriguez. Roberts. Kenny and Isera.
That's a really great press over move out here on the block by Isera and Kenny.
Rodriguez chased down. I think Roberts hit that one, and then Assumption got the line. Holy smokes.
Assumption. Hey, I love her being aggressive and going up for that ball. Even though it was a little bit strange, sometimes you get lucky.
That's like finding fries at the bottom of the bag. A little extra for you, huh?
A little extra love. Oh.
You're going to wipe the moisture on the court first prior to the serve. A long night for these officials as well. A long season, too, so big ups to them. They've worked about 125 OIA games this season.
It's a hard job being an official. Everybody hates you.
Some of them work on the ILH side, too, so all the hardworking men and women. Stepping out was Tamoy Peao. That finds the floor.
You know, Kahuku has been losing a couple of points from tips from Mililani in that middle of the court campfire zone. And I really think that Tamoy Peao was like, here you go. Here's a little bit back towards you with that beautiful tip in the campfire.
Buzzer sounded. Rotation there, let's see. No official signal yet. The buzzer went off.
I'm confused. Maybe they didn't get the substitution?
The crowd saying, hey, what is that?
Is that a replay? Or is that Mililani's point?
Ruben talking with Tula Tivanga right now. As it stands, it's 18-13. Now they put 14 on the board. And that 14 went to Mililani.
Yeah.
Through all of this, during the high fives. High five, good. High five, good. Oh, wow, hey!
Oh, my goodness. And then the shove after, too. Like, sorry, I had to hit you in the face. Here's a push.
Point here for Mililani. Roberts now behind the line. Tamoy Peao, chased down by Kenny. Tamoy Peao. Just brushed it off the fair touch of Demont.
That was a nice play by her, seeing that the block was not well formed and trying to hit those holes inside of it.
To 14. Back row there for Pa'alui. Left side Rodriguez. Dug up down the line by Kenny. Ooh, that one floated back, and then a free chance again for Mililani. Assumption tries to dump it. Pelotu, quick hands. Reed off the block, and she's through. There's Assumption.
That was awesome. She had that dump in the middle of the rally and then had to hustle and get all the way out to the side, and she was able to do so and get that block. That was awesome.
Roughly this point where Mililani made a strong run in the third set.
True.
As this one is picked off by Takushi and then hit over by Rodriguez and was kept alive by Pelotu. Chased again by Takushi. And right back across, Kahuku on the attack. It's a back bump to Reed.
What a great play by Reed.
And here Pelotu, unreal.
Wow.
They split two players.
Yeah. That is some great coverage by them, and then a really great finish by Reed.
Mililani calls time. 20-15.
Kahuku's in the red zone. Let's see how they're going to play out here.
I don't know if my heart can take another 5 sets, right? but I mean, everything culminating to this last day.
Yeah.
And it finally is here. These two teams have already locked up spots into the New City Nissan Girls Volleyball State Championship Tournament of the 6 berths for the league. And for the OIA, they'll crown their champion here tonight. There you see the rest of the field in the post game. Don't forget, we're going to reveal to you the New City Nissan Girls Volleyball Division I State Championship bracket, and thus giving you our schedule for next week, Wednesday. So we'll have coverage of all the quarterfinal matchups. 5:30 on XCast at McKinley, 4:45 at Moanalua. Down to the final few days of the season. 9 days away from the end of the season. 20-15. Oh, we had a buzzer go off earlier in the game. Jimmy got word on that. Jimmy?
Yeah, I talked to Randy Rubinall, and he said it was a wrong server. And he said it is normal for them to buzz the buzzer on a wrong server. I've never heard that, guys.
I never heard it either.
Huh. Interesting. I think there's obviously, there are a couple times where that'll happen, especially with changes in college. Not super popular to see that here in high school, but we have a really great referee staff here. Obviously quite knowledgeable of high school and of college.
Kahuku trying to send this to a definitive 5th set. Damont picked up by Kenny, right side. There's Talsonga, rolled in. Pa'alui there. Asuncion, left side. Rodriguez.
Oh, my gosh. Rodriguez just hit that ball in front of the 10-foot line.
How about the angle, right?
Oh, my goodness.
It slices, it dices.
Seriously, her ability to drop her thumb down from position 4 and hit is incredible.
Kenny, outside, Reed. Through the block, there's Nakagawa. One more for Rodriguez. Yes!
That is perfectly executed by her.
So we got the chunky guac. Just a little bit smoother guac for your taste.
I love her composure also, too. Being able to have such a high volleyball IQ and still being able to remain so composed. And just a junior, so much to go for her.
Asuncion. Oh, that one dug up there by Takushi. Rodriguez a third time off the block. Sliding there's Reed. Over is Lahioa, and it's out. A mini Mililani run has pulled him within 2.
This is getting close.
Overpass, put down, the punt, timeout, Kahuku.
My goodness, what a great play by Mililani on that ball. Such an aggressive serve, which led to an overpass, which then led to an overpass kill. That is some beautiful volleyball here.
I don't even know what to think anymore at this point.
Seriously.
Like, we've seen every single possible play you could between two of the best in the state right now.
Yeah.
20-19 here in this 4th set.
I'm really curious to see how Kahuku is going to come out outside of this timeout. I'm sure that the Kahuku coaches here are making sure that they're reminding their girls about the grit and the effort it's going to take and the guts that they're going to have to come out and bring in this red zone of the 4th set. I think that their coaches are probably reminding them to just keep in touch with the skills that they know that they already have within themselves. I think... Oh, sorry.
No, I was saying, but for Kahuku, has to start off with a solid pass on this serve because Mililani's been serving.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. Again, in the final 10 points, you want to say?
Oh, yeah. They've been really forcing Kahuku to get out of system, and I think that's probably what, our coach on Mililani is going to be telling them is to keep their aggressivity from behind the service line, but also really keep their composure. composure and their excitement going into the end of this fourth set as they hopefully tie up and get both teams inside of the red zone. Oh, we got some little kids running on the court there.
Yep, you can
So
keep it safe. A 4-0 run. Reed. Diving there, Asuncion. Scrambling to Kushi. Nakagawa gets it over. Kenny, middle, Lahihong mistimed it.
What a hustle play. That was so beautiful. Nakagawa really working her tail off to get that ball over the net for her team.
20-20. Off the cable and down.
Oh my goodness. Asuncion. Really great work here.
Mamizuka back in to set. Can the one seed in the West hand Kahuku their first loss of the year at the most critical point of the season? Right side, Talsonga the tip. Diving after that one, Takushi. It's Rodriguez to swing it.
What a beautiful line attack by Rodriguez. She's been hitting very frequently in this fourth set and this third set cross court. But she really went up, detonated that ball down the line. It was beautiful by Rodriguez. Look at her bringing that ball fully across her body. And that celebration at the end.
22-20. You played in more raucous atmospheres in this one. How hard is it to close out a match?
Yeah, I think that once you start getting into these moments of you see the end is near, right? The proverbial light at the end of the tunnel is shining. Really great athletes and really great players are able to hone in on that and really like tune out everything else. And I think that Mililani is showing us that they might have the potential to do that. It's definitely hard. I'm not going to say that it's easy, but it takes some practice.
22-20. That little kid was
look at her
dancing
go.
between sets 3 and 4. There you go.
Hey, get it, girl, get it, girl. She's so cute.
Mililani on paper, the underdog heading into tonight.
Yes.
Anyone outside of that Mililani community would think that Kahuku would handle it.
Yes.
But Mililani coming back from 5 in the first set, coming back from 8 in the third set, now has a 2-point lead in the fourth and 3 away from the 5th OIA championship. God, I love high school sports. How fun is this?
Especially here. It's amazing.
Anaya Asuncion. Got to start off with a pass. It's Reed. Back to Reed. Yes. Right in front of Asuncion.
I think Asuncion kind of cut in front of Nakagawa there a little bit. It's got a little bit excited. Happens to the best of us. She knew right when she stood up as well. She was like, hey, my bad, I got the next one, guys. It's a nice pull by Reed also.
Rodriguez. Picked up there by Tomoe Piao. Reed the tip in the front row. There's Rodriguez. Asuncion. Anai off the block.
Oh, Anai. Such a great swing by her. I've been so impressed by her ability to come in and provide for her team. Look at that swing. Nice high attack off of that middle blocker who was not quite fully pressed over. So beautiful by her.
Mililani 2 away. Arguably the best server on the floor now behind the line. Rodriguez. Kapu puts it over the top. Nakagawa. It's a bump. Here's Roberts. Over. Met there from Sidney Kini. Here's a swing for Reed into the net. And Mililani somehow has championship point.
Wow.
Kahu, middle. This is good. Lahingoa.
Lahingoa, nerves of steel. Predictions on who they're going to set?
Roberts or Rodriguez?
Yeah.
It's got to be one or the other.
Yeah.
Got to fight off two of these. A chance to win the OIA championship. It's Roberts. This one dug up by Polotu. Outside Talmoy Peal the tip. Met there from Asuncion. The bump goes to Roberts again. It is kept alive. And at the net, it's tapped down.
Wow.
Talmoy Peal.
My goodness.
Lahingoa. And timeout Mililani.
You know, what a great defense. That was such a nice hustle play by Danny Kahu. Really laying out, trying to get that ball up. And then it was Talmoy playing that ball up nice and forward.
24-23, fourth set. The theme has been this season, killer instinct. As Mililani have it here, to add one more OIA championship to their four that they have already. It'll tie them with Roosevelt for most all-time. Kahuku at the top at 14. The most recent one winning it last year. Those Pro City Charger teams had great runs through the 80s and 90s. In fact, this Jim Radford, in their host school, able to win four as well. Each team out of timeouts at this point. I think everyone knows where the ball's going to.
Yeah.
Put the OC16 logo on. We'll send you some love as well. Appreciate you. I can't imagine being either ages 14 to 18, handling all this on a statewide stage. Final game of the year in league play. Rodriguez tonight, 19 kills on 53 attempts. Roberts has 14 kills on 37 attempts. Hitting percentage is even roughly. Mililani hitting 213. Kahuku hitting 225. Got to fight off one more point to give hope. Reed. And it was not blown and ready for play just yet. And
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be completely honest here. I was so confused about what just happened.
We had to wait for the timeout clock to go down as well.
Did Nakagawa kick the ball?
She did.
Oh my goodness.
She knew, but she was paying attention in class.
Yeah.
Reed. Roberts. It'll be Roberts. Oh, my gosh. Kenny and Lahingoa. Oh, Kenny and Lahingoa got to her.
You know what? I'm going to give all the credit on that one to Kini. She did such a good job of putting herself in front of that ball and pressing over. That credit goes all to her. That was beautiful.
No score cap. It's deuce. Reed. Nakagawa. Two-handed over by DuPont. Transition time. A bump set. Talmoy Peal.
Talmoy Peal, so confident here.
They better be careful because if Kahuku's bench gets overactive, they could get carded.
Yeah, they're getting a little excited.
Set point Kahuku now. And it's out.
Hey, you know what? This is the nature of sports. It's going to go back and forth. There's going to be ebbs and flows and ties.
That one blasted through the block. Asuncion's there. Bumps hit Roberts. Tipped it. Went to Reed. Outside Talmoy Peal. She's blocked off the overpass. What a pickup play by Roberts. Right side of the line. She's blocked. Lahingoa.
I love this laser focus by Lahingoa. Oh, but you know what? Yeah, she definitely got all on that one. I'd love to see it.
Set point, Kahuku. Rodriguez. Right side on the eye to tip it. A big collision there. Tamoy Peao arcs it in the front row. Mililani needs it. Roberts off the tip. There was Kenny. Bump goes to Isera into that block. Here comes Isera off that block. And it's out! And we're going to 5! Oh. The block off Roberts that sails out. Let's play some more.
The Consignment Garage is your local one-stop do-all shop. We take the hassle out of selling your gently used items.
We consign sporting goods, outdoor equipment, furniture, and more. Instead of throwing away your used items, let us find a new home for them and put a little cash back in your wallet.
I'm Gavin.
I'm Hero. Come see us for your sporting and outdoor activity needs. So come check out the store or stop by and just talk story.
We are located in the Harbor Center in OIA. As a Consignment Garage, we believe in supporting the local community.
Recycle,
resell, and repurpose.
And the song you read, storing at the bank, sell story. Taxes, rentals on time, fresh specials all the time. Storing at the bank, sell story. Come on to the bank, sell story.
Oh, wow. Hey, you look all hammer-jang.
Yeah, it's been a day.
Yeah, no kidding. Looks like you could use some new paint and a nice makeover.
Great idea.
Turn the car you drive back into the car you'll love again. Extend the life and value with brand new paint from Mako, Hawaii's auto body and paint shop. Drive in today for your free estimate.
Ma, looking really good.
Thanks, son. And I took my car for a makeover, too, at Ma'ako.
It's Mako, Mom. Oh, and you look good, too.
This is the 5th OIA final to reach 5 sets. In fact, the last time we went 5, Mililani defeated Moanalua 15-10. So there's experience there for Mililani in the history of the two-division era. It goes back to 05. This is the first time where both championship matches go 5 sets. And here we are, 1 set, tied at 2. Final game of the year, OIA championship.
So many things at stake. I'm so excited to see how these athletes are going to come out in this 5th set and show their capabilities.
Man, what's the longest match you ever played? Off the top of your head.
Oh, goodness. Probably about over 2 hours.
Yeah, we're at 2.
Yeah, probably 2.5.
At 2:11 right now.
Yeah.
Well, let's get to the set 4 stats. Unreal stuff again. Kahuku hit 261. Mililani at 159. Remember, Mililani had championship point. And an advantage. Service here on both sides, both teams serving aggressively, but just those hitting errors. It's just the little tiny mistakes.
Yeah, it was also a little difficult too. Rodriguez got stuck in the back row. Roberts had a little bit of a hard time scoring in the front, and that allowed Kahuku to be able to put a lot of pressure and then come back and end up winning that 4th set.
And even Chalet Reed got stuck in the back row.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Kahuku's got more weapons on that side with Tamoy Peao, their middle attack.
Yes. And also, Lahinoa as well. I think she was in the front row towards the end.
Wow, what a night.
What a night.
About 5.5 hours of volleyball that we're going to cover.
There's never enough volleyball, my friend.
Don't forget in the postgame, we're going to reveal the New City Nissan Division 1 Girls Volleyball State Championship bracket hang time for that. The berths are set. Champions are determined. Just waiting on this one.
Kahuku looks locked in right now.
How much left in the tank? We played a 15 here in set 5. It's deuce. After a 37-minute fourth set. 15 separates one of these two teams. For Kahuku, a 15th OIA championship. For Mililani, a 5th.
Yeah. Let's see how Mililani can answer here.
Oh, Nikki, by the way, welcome to OC16. Here comes another 5-set. Talmoy Payal floats one across. Rodriguez. Oh, great dig for Lochu overpass. Snuck by. It's Sydney Kenny.
Wow. Sydney Kenny doing such a good job of reacting. That ball was coming straight at her, and she was able to push that ball back over the net.
Part of that great Kenny bloodline. The 10th grader taps one home. Rodriguez. Sliding there was Kapu. Turned around, that one for Nakagawa. Outside it goes Rodriguez, a tip off the block.
That was a smart play by Rodriguez. She saw that the first tip that she had made was a little bit too far behind the block and a little bit too far into the middle of the court. And so she was really able to shorten her tip and go over that line blocker into that open area.
Reed. They're up down the line by Assumption. Bump set to Angai. Standing. Marked it. Talmoy Payal. Kapu. Reed tight at the tower. Oh, wow. What a dig down the line. Hit over by Rodriguez after Assumption got the dig. Missed time with Kenny.
Wow, that was really impressive by Reed being able to keep that ball alive even though it went all the way out towards that top referee. However, that was a really great play on Mililani's side. Keeping that ball alive, waiting to live another day.
During the replay, get the point right back. After the service error. Miguel Pelotu has been excellent tonight. With 13 digs, her passing's been very consistent. Serving, nearly got an ace out of it. Rodriguez, picked up by Talmoy Payal. Kapu, right side. In front of the block. Talsonga.
That was a really great swing by Talsonga. Rodriguez just missed her press a little bit. She left a little bit of space in between her arms and the cable, which allowed Talsonga to find an open space.
Pelotu puts it over. Jump set, middle, DuPont, overpass, oh no, it covered it!
My goodness.
Assumption saying, look, talk.
And she's pointing to her head as well, saying, hey, you know, let's have a little bit of mental toughness here.
That was a crazy shot from Kaliko right there. The exhilaration in the background and then the pain in the foreground.
Yeah.
Alright, hard angle, front row Reed. She wants it. She's got it. And she nailed it. Net called Mililani anyway. 5-2. Timeout, Mililani.
I love that play by Reed, only having that step close. It's really beautiful by her to be able to elevate and get that ball over the block.
So much is talked about the physical attributes and struggles of a five-setter, but people forget about the mental part of the game, right? It's just so hard to stay focused every single point.
Yes. You know, each set takes something out of you, and you have to give different parts of yourself in different parts of each set. And going all the way into the fifth, you're kind of running on your tank, kind of empty. You're almost on fumes, and it's where you really start to dig down and dig deep and be able to provide for yourself and also for your teammates.
These ladies have played 193 points, roughly.
Yes. Yeah.
Crazy. A dance party is broken out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. So cute.
We have dueling toddlers. The best part is they have no idea.
Oh.
They're just loving life.
Yeah.
11:01. I assume it's past their bedtime, but this might be worth it.
I think it's past my bedtime.
Kahuku hitting 248 in the match. Mililani hitting 185. But Kahuku's hitting 571 in the frame. 4 kills, 7 attempts, no errors. There's Brian Kamel in the background with the visor. Monte Pearl City coach, he's looking on. Asachin, middle, Depon, blocked. Lahinoa.
Lahinoa, you know, we've said her name from the very beginning, having such a great start to her match. And she is really carrying it out all the way through into this fifth set. So impressive from the senior.
Alive. Oh, there you go. What a firecracker.
Yeah, that was a really great swing by Angai. She had to really kind of hustle up and make that arm swing really quick in order to get that ball. She did a really great job on that. Kind of had to crouch her body too a little bit there.
Reed gets it. Kahuku's not lost a match all year.
That's crazy. But, I mean, it's plays like that that show why, you know? Being able to score when it's tough.
They dropped 3 sets heading into tonight's match. They dropped 2 here against Mililani. Down 4, middle. It's out. Depon.
That was a really great try there to push that middle. I like it that Assumption is aggressive with her middles. It's a little bit difficult for Mililani having Rodriguez in the back row at the moment.
Roberts sends it back. Here's Rodriguez. Kenny, middle, Lahinoa kind of shot put that one. Long ball past the line.
Yeah, I think she was trying for that deep tip that she had earlier in the game. Just a little bit too strong. Too many bicep curls.
Here's Journey Depon. Reed. Well, the pass is way off for Sarah. Then a rolling bump. Alai. Off to block it out. Off of Sarah.
Really great swing by Angai, going off of that arm of the Kahuku block. That's the second time she's done that also. Very impressive.
Ooh, that one looked out, but Poloncio able to pull that one back in. And Tamoy on the front row for Angai. Left side Roberts. Deep push. Tamoy Peal's there. Reed blocked. Roberts and DeMont.
What a great block by Roberts and DeMont. Reed has been really trying to work on that cross-court shot from position 2 the past couple times. It's nice to see that they made an adjustment and brought their block in just a little bit.
Depon. Front row for Lahinoa. Lahinoa pushed it right back to Depon. Roberts over on 2. Full on 2. Mamizuka. Reed sliding there is Depon. Out it goes. Angai into the net. Double block was coming. That one just a little low. And
yeah, that was a little bit. Yeah, that was a little bit unfortunate for Angai in the back there.
9 serving 6. Here's Chalet Reed. 19 kills tonight, hitting .310. Rodriguez. Roberts pushed it. Front row for Tamoy Peal. Back row for Reed. Into that net.
That was a little bit unfortunate. Reed came in just a little bit too early on that ball. There's a little bit of miscommunication there, and that's what kind of created her off hit.
Demont, Roberts, and Asuncion in the front row for Mililani if they can get one back. A laser serve to Pelotu. Mamizuka to Tamoy Peao. It is in.
I love seeing that from Tamoy Peao. Her ability to just go up, hit as high as she can, detonate on that ball is so impressive. That is a beautiful swing.
Nakagawa, Asuncion, Demont. Oh, yeah.
So much composure from Demont as well. I love seeing that. And now we have Rodriguez back in the front row for Mililani.
This is like a boxing match in the 15th round.
Seriously.
And people are just kind of running on fumes.
For real.
Crowd exhausted. Officials exhausted.
Yeah.
Here's Roberts. Mamizuka outside. Tamoy Peao.
Tamoy Peao back to back. She has an incredible 14 kills with only one error, hitting .433.
Demont counted out the block. Pelotu got it out of the way. Here's Tamoy Peao. Took some off of it. Dug up there by Takushi. Middle for Demont. Yes. How about her placement?
Yeah.
Go right back to her. She takes advantage. Demont hitting 305 kills for her.
Yeah, Demont's doing a nice job of keeping her arm fully extended, but still kind of adding some of that wrist snap at the end. That's what really allowed that ball to have enough top spin to land on that back line. That was really beautiful by her.
Reed. Rapu. Tamoy Peao through the block. And down. 12-9.
Tamoy Peao working so hard for her team right now. I love to see it.
Mililani timeout. Kahuku won the OIA White Division Championship last week. A number of those girls being pulled up to the varsity level. Cindy Kenny's one of them. They fake it to her and Tamoy Peao gets there.
I love the energy from Kahuku. You can see all of those coaches as well pouring their knowledge into those girls. So great to see.
Kai Carvalho in the front, Leonard Ayu in the front, Leona Lefau, Mana Carvalho. Kahuku loves every member of their community. Evident by just the overpouring of love with every athletic event on that campus and even on the road.
Absolutely. And you know what? They have been standing and cheering and doing everything from start to finish. They have not lost any energy or any excitement.
On the opposite side, some of those pom-poms have been hanging limp.
I think Mililani could take some of the energy from Kahuku. I mean, woo!
Dora, Valbrad, Christy Miguel, all of them tremendous coaches. Mililani cannot stop the clock anymore. Has to play this one out.
Nobody better to go back and serve as well than Tamoy Peao.
Now that's a squad, huh? Keeping your server cool.
Seriously.
That's a squad. It's Mele Tamoy Peao. Rodriguez. Oh, Pelotu then mishandled by Reed, a lift.
Yeah, you know, that's so hard to do, though. To Reed's credit, the ball is coming so fast at you. The only thing you can do on that is literally just stick your hand out and hope that it hits you. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. But what an incredible dig by
Pulotu.
Yes, absolutely incredible.
Well, she's one of two liberos that we've seen here today. Brooklyn, the other one, but Pulotu's getting majority of the time here tonight. Couple middle, Kenny out. Whoa! They set the sophomore and pushed it out. And Mililani's within one.
Yeah, I really like the setter Kahuku trying to run that middle ball.
Assumption, 40-plus assists tonight. Capo bumps it tight at the pin. Oh, restricted! Rodriguez, what a play!
Goodness.
Timeout, Red Raiders.
What a block by her. Going up, absolutely. Look at that hang time from her. It's just so incredible. Getting up there, timing the ball. Elbows over the net with that incredible reach.
That was 3 points in about a minute 45 seconds to equalize it at 12 here in the fifth.
My goodness.
Remember, Mililani won the last 5-set Division I championship game against Moanalua just 3 years ago. They know what it takes to get to the top.
They sure do, and they're showing that off here for sure.
Kahuku is embracing themselves. Everyone's fanning babies. People are trying to stay awake. People are sweating. This
is a full mind, body, and spirit moment.
And again, shout out to Kelly Sir on relatively short notice after word from the league to move the championship from Moanalua as they were working out their power issues here to Radford. Well, it was raucous for Wailua Kailua, with Wailua winning that one in 5 to capture their first in school history. Now Anaya Suction stands behind the line. She has 3 kills to go along with 43 assists, 9 digs. Rodriguez has got 20 kills, hitting .220 and 9 digs.
All right, Felipe, here we go. Out of the timeout.
Every point precious.
Yep.
1 timeout left for Kahuku. Assumption. Pulotu. Kapu. Reed. Chance for the lead. Ooh, the pass wasn't, and the set wasn't good on line. He's got a free ball and across. Kapu. Reed the tip through the block. Met there by Assumption. This bump goes to Rodriguez. Off of Kapu. Then to Pulotu. Then to Reed. Handled there by Takushi. Here comes Rodriguez. Oh, Pulotu. Outstanding dig. Reed.
That is some incredible volleyball. What a beautiful dig by Pulotu. And then the absolute detonation by Reed. That is so cool. I love to see that.
13-12, Kahuku. Right side, Rodriguez off the block, recovered there. Over onto Assumption, off of Pulotu, then Talmoy Peao. Here's Reed. Another chance to equalize. It goes to Rodriguez. The backhanded tip. Right there is Kapu. Over is Reed. Oh, a stabbing spalling dig from Takushi. Rodriguez flat-footed, hit the pin. It's championship point, Kahuku.
What a great defensive play on the Mililani side.
Alive. Chance to win it here. Bump set. Tassala off the block. Picked up there by Kapu. Bump to Reed. Reed's it! And the Queens stay Queens! Kahuku! Back to back!
What a showdown.
just an exhilarating finish to an unbelievable match in an incredible season. And who else but Shalay Reed? 21 kills and the championship winner. Reed does it again, and for the 15th time, Kahuku OIA Girls Volleyball Champions.
Kimo's Surf Hut. Our motto is every board, every surfer, every break. Long boards, short boards, boards to paddle, boards to foil around with, used boards and new boards. Ding repair, beacon fix it, surf apparel, leashes, and everything you need for the beach and in the ocean, where kids learn about the ocean and become lifelong ocean enthusiasts. Kimo Surf Hut at the entrance to Kailua on the windward side of life.
Are you looking for something new? The flavor of real premium coffee beans with the savory crunch of arare. Try a surprising mix of East meets West today. Enjoy premium coffee arare. And now is the perfect time for delicious mango, hand-picked at the peak of freshness, and dried and packaged for the best flavor. Get your premium mango and premium sweet and sour mango slices today. Order online at enjoysnacks.com. It's time to enjoy life.
It was 2 minutes from the end of the first half when things went, and Dad's handmade Moroccan burgers bit the big one. So with less than an hour before the final whistle, Mom runs off to Longs to pull a new game plan together. A team's worth of burgers, buns, and brats.
They were hot dogs.
Mom, I'm telling a story. Anyways, with only 20 minutes left on the clock, she pulls together a full post-game meal, like a champ. Luckily, when the clock is ticking, our Longs has everything we need.
Make Longs a part of your day.
2 hours and 33 minutes. Heart-stopping stuff of some of the best volleyball the OIA can give you. Kahuku, the perfect season of the OIA, and another OIA championship, their second straight. Hugs all around for a solid and spectacular senior class. Nikki Taylor, Felipe Hosco, Jimmy has the impact player and the coach coming up in just a second. I don't know where to break this thing down. We'll have more time in the postgame, but what can you say about the effort that we saw from two teams tonight?
It was absolutely incredible. This is the type of volleyball that you love to see. Girls absolutely pouring their entire hearts, all of their minds into this five-set thriller. That's why this is such a fun game to watch.
Jimmy Bender has the Hawaii Honda Knitters impact player for Kahuku. Jimmy?
Yeah, with the way she hit tonight, Mele Tamoipeao, it's no surprise you're getting the impact. 15 kills for you tonight, but more importantly, only one error. Just an absolute performance for you tonight. But just describe this scene for me with your fans and everything rushing the court and all that.
It was unreal. I think just the spirit, especially from our crowd, our community, our boys, really helped us push through. But yeah, this is crazy. 2P.
Yeah, the 2P, but this one, you really had to fight to get this one. What was going on in the huddles when you lost those couple of sets?
I think we just all came back to why we play volleyball and our passion for it. We went over scenarios like this in practice, always being down and then coming back, and I think my team was able to come back strong. And yeah.
They had championship point right there in the fourth set, and you guys came back in that one as well. What was the moment there for you guys?
Oh man, I can't even describe it. I think we're all just pushing it. We know we wanted this so bad, and now it's just on to the next.
Are you guys actually going to go to school tomorrow?
Of course, student athlete, but gotta stick to school first and then dominate on the court.
We saw everything tonight. We saw Manolela LU dressed up as a witch. We saw you guys get the 2P. Amazing night for you. And Mele Tamoipeao, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll see her at States. Guys, back to you.
Double performance here tonight, Jimmy, for Mele Tamoipeao. 15 kills to go along with a dozen digs and hitting percentage. Incredible in the biggest game of the year.
Yeah, I mean, she really brought it out when it mattered most. Such an impressive moment for her, such an impressive game for her, a senior, showing that she can do it all.
Mele Tamoipeao, who was one of three players who scored double figures. Mililani had a dozen. Shalay Reed finished with 21. As for the match, Kahuku with 222. They had 10 blocks in this one, plus 2 the advantage over Mililani this evening.
Yeah, they definitely did a really great job of blocking this game. They were very impressive with their ability to really stop the Mililani team from scoring points.
All right, time now for the Hawaii Honda-Deers impact player here for Mililani. Towards the end, got into the back row. When she got to the front row, she was center stage and she delivered.
Yeah.
20 and 9 for Alexis Rodriguez.
Yeah, Rodriguez really did such a great job of showcasing all of her talents and her abilities that she could bring out in this game tonight.
And for Rodriguez, to turn down the line, she's going to be excellent throughout the state postseason and then into the senior year. Next year, just an 11th grader here. As Kahuku does the alma mater, the plaque is raised up. Just all the emotion, the culture, and just the love from Kahuku. Take a look at the Taco Bell play of the game. Again, we saw everything in this one. How about a one-handed set? Kenny then terminated immediately.
Yeah, that was so beautiful. And such a great job, too, being able to go up and for Lahinoa to trust that her setter was going to be able to get that ball. So beautiful.
Tough one here, obviously, for Mililani, as they will end up as the OA runner-up. They will host a first-round game. And again, in the postgame, we're going to reveal the New City Nissan girls volleyball bracket in just a little bit. What are you telling your kids right now if you're Mililani? Tough one to swallow right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you're just reminding them how much effort they gave in this match. And no matter the outcome, they gave their all and they gave their heart. And at the end of the day, that's what matters the most. This feeling will pass, and there will be more opportunities and more experiences for them, for sure.
Let's see what the Kahuku head coach has to say. Tuli Tivangas with Jimmy.
Guys, Tuli, I mean, we talked to Mele about this match, and it was an amazing all around. For you as a coach, describe this for me.
I mean, what can you say when they put their heart out there?
Yeah.
You know, and all we could do is be there to support them, be there when they're down, be there when they're up, and I'm just so proud of them.
These fans are by far the best that we see at any of these matches that we go to. What is it like for you guys to have their support and follow you all the way down from the North Shore?
We are very blessed to come from the community that we do, and we travel well, and we support no matter what. And I think that's something that you don't get in any other community. And so, no matter what sport it is or whatever it is, there's always that 100% community support and love for everyone.
It's been a long time since an OIA team has won the girls volleyball state championship. How do you feel about this team and their chances to do it?
Having been there before and having my staff been there before, all we can do is just be ready. They came into this game ready. Despite the way that we did win, they were ready. They were ready despite how we won. And all we can do is continue to push them into the state tournament.
Looks ready to me. This team looks ready to me. Truly, thank you so much, guys. Back to you.
We're the last OIA team to win a state championship 2 decades ago, and so smiles here for Tuli Tevanga. All right, we're going to reveal the bracket very, very soon. Post-game is on the way here from Jimalay Gymnasium. What a finish to the OIA season. A 5-set winner for Wailua, a 5-set winner for Kahuku. 2022 OIA Division I champs.
Take a ride to the windward side. Come to Windward Ford in Kailua Town. The 2022 lineup is here. And hey, Ford Tough got even smarter.
Visit us to choose from a greater selection of new 2022 Ford F-150 and Ranger trucks. Test drive the new electric F-150 Lightning.
Windward Ford will match or beat any offer. And if we can't make a deal, we'll pay for your gas. So what you waiting for? Get your own Ford.
Puttering around the home? How about stretching your legs in sunshine instead? Bayview Mini Putt and Zipline is ideal for that change of scene. Have fun putting around 2 courses totaling 36 greens, with varying levels of difficulty, as well as a ramp-accessible lower course. Reconnect with coffee and old friends on our lanai for conversations and tasty treats. When ready to embrace your adventurous spirit, soar over the park on Bayview's thrilling Zipline.
fun and feeling great at your own pace with Bayview, Mini Putt, and Zipline in Kaneohe.
In a world where people need saving,
Somebody needs saving.
one hero could save you more.
Don't worry, citizen. I'm here to save.
Already saved.
Today?
Switched into Farmers Hawaii so he can save an average of $453 on his auto insurance. If you need saving, get a quote from Farmers Hawaii.
We are farmers.
Call 808 Farmers or visit farmershawaii.com for a quote today. That's 808 Farmers.
From Spectrum OC16, it's the Hawaiian Financial FCU post-game show.
What a battle on the boulevard, huh? A 5-set doubleheader in the OIA championship. As Kahuku wins this one in 5, 15-12, the final. Nikki, we had a phenomenal 5th set between these two teams. And in that set, Kahuku hit 179, Mililani hit 038, but the presence at the net and some unfortunate rotations and some breaks really helped fueling Kahuku in that one.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Kahuku came out all cylinders firing in this 5th set. There were a couple of unlucky plays that had happened to Mililani, and that kind of created the outcome for Kahuku that it did.
Right, it was a game of mini runs, right? Because it was 12-9 Kahuku, timeout Mililani, then 12-12, timeout Kahuku, and they score the final 3 points to win it 15-12. Welcome to the post-game show with Rainbow Wahine standout Nikki Taylor, Jimmy Benner's on the way. I'm Felipe Ojastro. All right, so the seedings are pretty much set in the OIA and the rest of the state tournament. We'll give you the bracket in just a second, but well, what an unbelievable doubleheader we saw here with Wailua winning their first OIA championship and Kahuku winning the most again with their 15th.
What an amazing night. I mean, starting it off with Wailua and their history-creating win. That's just so fun to see, especially as a prior athlete. Watching their reaction was just so incredible. And then Kahuku coming out and doing what Kahuku does best. Well-oiled machine like I ran into the ground on Monday. And, I mean, couldn't have asked for a better game from them tonight.
All right, before we reveal the bracket, I want to send a special mahalo out to Chris Chun, Russell Oki, Natalie Iwamoto, everyone at the HHSAA, as you get your first look at the New City Nissan Girls Volleyball Division I State Championship Tournament. Hilo, in the opening round, will play Kapolei with the right to take on top seed Iolani, as Iolani won the ILH Championship. And my out champions, Baldwin, ends up as the number 4 seed. They'll take on the 2 seed Mililani and the 6 seed in the OIA, Lenehua. Kamehameha Maui will host Moanalua, who ended up as the OIA's 5 seed, with the right to take on number 2 Kahuku. We could have Moanalua Kahuku in the quarterfinal round. Number 3 Kamehameha Hawaii champions of the BIF will take on the winner of the ILH runner-up, Punahou, as they will host Farrington, as they ended up as the OIA 4 seed. So as you look at that, Iolani really been the top dog really this entire season. But for Moanalua ending up as a number 5 seed, that's an interesting route to maybe get to the championship game, or at least the semifinals, and this is going to be a heck of a run for these 12 teams.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be an intense couple of games, that's for dang sure. But it's going to be exciting to see how these athletes can show up and show their abilities coming into these really intense matches.
And one more programming note, next Wednesday, OC16 will have coverage of the Moanalua bracket, so that's the Iolani top half, and over our next cast at 5:30 at the McKinley side, they'll have the Kahuku half of the bracket. All right, Jimmy.
Well, guys, the reason these coaches are so good and they're here all the time, they're spot on with what they needed to see from their teams tonight. We'll start set 1. Remember Val Crabb from Mililani saying she needed to see momentum from her team. How about Elsie Nakagawa with the ace? That put them on a 6-0 run. They end up taking set number 1 because of Elsie's run back there behind the line. Momentum. That's what she wanted to see. How about Tuli Kavanga? She wanted her team to be able to shake it off. So they lose set 1. Chalet Reed says the haters going to hate. And she's just going to shake it off right there. Get the kill. Doing what she's been doing all year long. And finally, let's take a look at this. Now, I know they lost, but we were talking about what they needed to see was some luck for Mililani. How about the ace right there? Just taping down. Now, they end up losing, but, you know, a little bit of luck right there. That's what Mililani needed. That kept them going in that 4th set. And then it said, you know what happened, but man, the coaches were spot on tonight, guys.
And each team with 7 aces in that one as Kahuku finishes the night hitting 222. The blocks the digs, 135 combined, and all of them were spectacular.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane to look at that dig stat. And also, too, I mean, look at the blocks for Kahuku. 10 blocks. That is so impressive by them.
All right, when we come back, we will wrap up the OIA season and get you ready for a busy football weekend as we kick off a crazy next few weeks of high school sports. Kahuku wins this one in 5, and we wrap it up when we come back.
Because Haumea loves to dance. Because Jaina dreams of a cancer-free future. Because Guy knows why preventive care matters. You are why we're reimagining healthcare. To give you more choices. To be there for you. To see you in new ways. Hawaii Pacific Health.
Wailea People and Paws Pharmacy, your complete friendly neighborhood pharmacy, also provides compounded medicine for people and their pets. Compounded medicine is customized to your specific needs to reach optimal outcomes. We provide customized capsules, creams, IVs, and injections required by your healthcare provider or veterinarian. Next level health for you and your pets. We are locally owned, family business, personalizing health and wellness. Wailea People and Paws Pharmacy, your one-stop medicine shop.
E haleku ai mahilo o nalu bills. Me na mea nani ka maha o Hawaii i nei. Ua heo ka me o nalu bills.
Keiki learning the value of $1 just makes sense. That's why Hawaiian Financial Federal Credit Union accounts grow with our children. Parents or grandparents can open a Kids Club account with as little as $25. Open with more and receive a commemorative Bank of the Year. As they grow, their savings grow. At 13, Kids Club accounts become Advantage Savings accounts, leveling up with an ATM card and unlimited transactions at Hi-Fi and Bank of Hawaii ATMs everywhere. Hele mai to find why. People choose Hawaiian Financial FCU for life.
Welcome back to the Hawaiian Financial FCU post-game show.
Well, this is what it was like just a few hours before we got on the air. Kaliko, one of the best in the biz, by himself, setting up the cameras. And this is before he was engulfed into that swamp in the Lion's Den. And Kaliko, working hard. We appreciate you, Kaliko, our entire crew as well. As we wrap things up here at Jim Allegre Gymnasium. Shout out to Kelly Sir as well, Nikki Taylor, Felipe Hostro, Jimmy Bender. Programming note, Friday, we're with you at Mililani for the OID1 Open Football Semifinals at 7:30 on XCast. It's Campbell taking on Mililani. And again, thank you to Kelly Sir here and everyone here at Radford High School. El Segundo, we're going to get you home in just a little bit, but first, we got match points. One final thought from all of us. My phone's been blown up because of this woman right here, Nikki Taylor, the Big West Conference Player of the Year. You were phenomenal on 5 hours' notice on Monday to fill in for our great crew, and you are amazing, and you are welcome back anytime you want to come.
Thank you so much for having me. It was such a pleasure to be here with you guys.
And of course, we're all going to go get fast food, or at least the ones that are hungry are going to get fast food. But I shudder to think what that fast food area by the stadium is going to be like. It's going to be very busy. I know that.
Oh yeah, it's going to be packed.
All right, your match point. Anything you want to talk about?
I was really impressed with how well Kahuku was able to really fire from all cylinders. I said that a couple times within the match, but I really truly am impressed with their ability to be able to have aggressive attacks from the back row, from position 4, from the middle, from the right side. I mean, just in every single way that they could have scored, they did. It's so impressive to see from just a high school team.
And here's a guy that has to wake up in 3.5 hours, Jimmy.
Yeah, and that's exactly it. Every time we have these long matches, everybody's coming up to me like, oh my God, you got to wake up at 3 o'clock. Are you going to be okay? I got 2 words for you. Worth it. Worth it. Oh my goodness, that was a lot of fun tonight.
What is the accent of the people that are walking up to you and talking?
Like, oh, you got to wake up at 3. Yeah, like that.
Interesting.
This is all, and these are all Rocky Balboas, apparently.
Yes.
Oh, gosh. Well, again, we have coverage of the volleyball tournament and the New City Nissan Championships Wednesday on XCast and on OC16. Nikki, we appreciate it. Thanks for spending time with us over the next few days. To our great crew, excellent. They have electric leaf blowers So they are
Hey, they're
clearing
working,
it out.
They're working smarter, not
I know.
harder.
And the first broadcast in a while where we did not show Marge. Great. With Nikki Taylor and Jimmy Bender, our producer Dave Vinton, our director Greg Kawasaki, the outstanding women and men of our OC16 crew, Felipe Hostro, Support High School Sports. So long from Bradford.